Yeah,
We're
we got this.
professionals.
That's right, goddammit. Our shit always works sometimes.
Are we on? Are we on? We taping? Where's the button?
Hi, I'm Vernon Wells, and you're listening to the Bad Boys Podcast. And just remember one little thing. You don't listen, I know where you live.
Yes, you are, Mr. Vernon Wells, and you are listening to the Bad Boys Podcast, where we randomly rant on all things movies. We are coming at you live here on knrnfm.com on this Sunday evening, and it's 2/2/2014. Probably the saddest day of my life, Tony.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was thinking Fonz was probably pissed and hurting all at the same time.
I got the Sailor Jerry's going. I got it going
We're
all
gonna need a lot
night.
of that.
I got it. It's been refilled about a couple times now.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
If people don't know what I'm talking about, I should be wearing all black for the morning because
Seriously, how can you not know? This is like a national holiday. That's what the big joke is all over the internet.
it is
Super Bowl is just another it's really a national holiday.
true. It is. Yeah, it definitely is. Or a superb owl, if you will.
Superb owl.
You ever see the pictures with the owl with the monocle?
No, I gotta see
Oh,
that now.
I am a superb owl.
Superb.
Yeah, so it's Super Bowl, superb
Yeah, that makes
owl.
sense. I think we have our new our new
You see it?
guest speaker for tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, you should just put him in Harley's spot.
In Harley's
Superb
spot, right?
owl. Yeah, yeah.
There we
He'll drop wisdom, here and there when whenever we go to him, ask him a question. You know what? I'm not really pissed or like upset or sad. Like the game wasn't even so close that it was just more in shock. I'm still in. I don't know if you watched the game or heard anything.
I watched the second quarter. No, I watched like 5 minutes of the second quarter, and they were still at 0.
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh shit!"
yeah,
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 they're like 15. They're like 15-0 or something.
yeah.
When I saw them or something,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Even and then, I'm still like, that's cool. That's not a big deal. No big deal.
I was thinking, I was like,
Come
"All
back.
right, fine, whatever." Second half, they'll come back. They get a
Yeah.
pep talk at the
Right.
halftime.
But the one that really punched them in the gut is when that guy ran it back because they won the coin toss, so they asked to get the ball back the second half, which Denver usually does.
Right.
So then Seattle got the ball back second half, and they just ran one back for a touchdown off the kickoff. So
Wow.
if it wasn't bad, we were already losing 22 something, whatever. It was like
Right.
28 by that point. I was like, fuck, now it's super hard,
Now
because
it's
he's come back from like 24 points,
Right.
But we just couldn't do anything. We just were turning the ball over. It
Where's
was
the-
like
I kept on watching the turnovers.
the very first hike, the very first possession of Denver, like in the
Yeah.
15-yard line, it's a fucking the ball goes over. Now, if the other and then we got the ball back on our end zone, that's a safety. That gives the other team 2 points, and we have to kick the ball back to them. That was the
Dang.
first fucking play, and I was
okay,
like,
so that's where the 2 points came from.
right,
Okay.
yeah. So those people that don't know, Tony has no idea about football.
I have no idea.
We're teaching him
I
right
was
now.
like, isn't 2-point conversion after you score a touchdown?
You're like,
How'd they do that without a
like,
touchdown? I don't
this is-
get it.
Like, this is why I don't fucking listen to. Why don't I just watch sports? That don't make any sense. Yeah. Yeah, so that's how they got the point. And then from there, it just set the tempo of the game, and it just went downhill from there quick. I mean, we just couldn't do anything. We would go 3 and out, which is, you go 3 plays, don't get a first down, then you're out. And Seattle, our defense was playing great. They held them down to 2 field goals. So it was only, like I said, 15 to something. So if we could have scored like 7 to 15, okay, cool, we're in the mix. We couldn't do a fucking damn thing. Our running back fumbled the fucking I'm like, I just had this weird feeling like this is how it's gonna go. Can you hear me? You have no headphones on.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So I just knew it. So I'm watching the game. I'm just in shock of like how terrible they're playing. I'm like, who the fuck is this team? Who snuck into the lockers and put on their jersey and went as this team? Because this isn't the team I've been following all year long. Has been putting up.
It's like,
50,
okay, prank's over. Let the real
Right.
guys play. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So the memes are going like crazy, about fucking poor Manny and his fucking legacy. It's just terrible. There's a picture with him and Doc Brown saying, "Can we start over?" It's just I just feel bad for him. I feel bad for the whole team. I feel bad for the fan. Just because you were from all year long, and then to lose, like I'd rather lose in the playoffs than the Super Bowl. It's worse because you're in the Super Bowl. It's for the championship, and You play that shitty, and it's just like fuck. And I was thinking, is that the worst loss in NFL history in the Super Bowl? And I was thinking, oh no, the Niners beat San Diego 55-10, and we lost 48-8. So we lost by 8. They lost. Wait, how does it go?
Wait, they lost 50-10.
They lost 55-10.
They lost by a bigger margin then.
Right. So I was doing the math. I was subtracting them.
Yeah.
They lost by 8, right? We lost by no. Our score was
55-10 would be 45.
Right.
And your score was 48
To 8.
to 8, so that's 40. So they lost by 5 more points.
That's right. Yeah, I was like, I did the math earlier, and I'm like, how come it's not sounding right now? But no, it does, yeah. So at least we have that going for us. We don't have the worst loss.
you got that, which is nice.
Hey, we made it to the Super Bowl. Is it really that good though? Like, hey, we made it to the finals. We made it to the World Series. We made it to the Super Bowl. Like, if you don't win it, then what the fuck, right? It's at least in the playoffs you lost. You didn't make it to the Super Bowl. You're like, well, we
I mean, you could say you're proud that you made it that far.
Right. Out of all the 32
when you choke, you're not proud of making it that far. If you make it that far and choke, it's almost worse than making it that far and like playing a good game and it was really close.
Right. You play a team. Yeah. You got there for a reason. You're that good. And then but my fucking neighbor, man, he's all fucking drunk and he's over knocking on my door trying to give me shit.
What?
Like all the neighbor kids, yeah. And he's knocking and knocking. I'm like, because Amy went to the store to get something for crew, so they went to the store, and I can hear him knocking. He's got like all the kids with him. I'm like, what the fuck, man? What are you giving me shit for?
Trying to talk shit?
Yeah, because he was talking shit the week before, and he came over to the house earlier. Even at halftime, he knocked. I'm like, what the fuck's the matter with you, man? Get out of here. I was like, you didn't see me knocking on your door when the Chargers lost, I gave you shit, but I didn't knock on your door all the time.
Yeah.
No, if that's how you're gonna be, Mr. New Zealand. Yeah. So I'm not like. Amy's like, "Are you all right?" I'm like, you know what? I'm all right because fucking life will go on. It's fucking sports, whatever. I'm looking forward to doing the podcast, so that's cool. And it's just the way they lost. It wasn't like it was close, and it was like they lost by to a field goal, like at the last second, or it was really close, and then we lost at the end from a fumble or something that really heartbreaking. I mean, it's heartbreaking alone as it is, but to lose like that, it just knocked the wind out of you way early in the game, and we weren't even in it the whole game,
and you couldn't recover. Yeah,
right. And then there was a fucking commercial sucked. So there's this weird somber tone, like where these commercials, and it's kind of cloudy outside. It just didn't feel like. Even Amy's like, it doesn't feel like a Super Bowl. It doesn't. Yeah. It's just something about it. It's just weird. Like, I wish I could hit the reset button. I wanted to take the cartridge out, blow it out, and put it again because I don't. It wasn't working. Yeah, it was just really weird. Like, I guess there's next year. I guess.
Yeah, I've heard it was so just like people were turning off the game.
Yeah, I mean, it was just
like they didn't even finish.
Because it was like they won. Everyone wanted a game. Everyone thought they were going to get a game. Number one offense because number one defense. It should have been great. Everybody kept saying 28-24, 27-24, or something close. Nobody saw what happened. Fucking. I did the same thing I did when a couple years back when the Lakers lost to the Celtics. When I remember being at the fair and I was watching the game and they were losing, and then Game 7 they lost, and the whole trophy ceremony, I changed the channel. I turned the TV off. I don't want to see the team win it, know. But the thing about the Lakers, they won that next year, and they went back to back. So I thought maybe the same thing would happen with Denver, where they lost in the playoffs, but then they would have won the Super Bowl. But Seattle lost in the playoffs as well, and they got in. So, but you know what? Fuck it. This ain't sports podcast. It's a movie podcast. I'm tired of talking about it, So I'm still rocking the blue and orange.
Speaking of commercials. I didn't watch the Super Bowl, but I went afterwards and I tried to find on YouTube all the clips.
Yes.
Was there a commercial where they had all the bad guys?
All the bad guys? Yeah,
they had Ben Kingsley.
Yes.
Was that
Tom Hiddleston, Loki?
Tom Hiddleston, right.
And somebody else.
The guy, he's in the Sherlock Holmes, the bad guy from Sherlock Holmes. Let me look him up.
Not Benedict Cumberbatch.
No.
Oh, from sure. Oh, Mark Strong.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It was for Audi or something. Yeah.
Yeah, for Audi or something. But I was like, hey, look, that's related to movies.
Yeah.
That's the actors.
But my favorite was the Radio Shack one. Did you see that one?
No, what is it?
Okay, look it up. It's you should just play it because nobody's here anyways. We can do it.
Yeah,
on
nobody's here.
So just play it. I want to see your reaction to it. You should see a Radio Shack Super Bowl commercial.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Put
it on window B.
Hey, Darcy, look.
Yeah, you can turn it up and everything too. So, cause
yeah, I don't know if I can hear it
It's
on
a
the
big deal.
on the site. Can you
Okay.
check?
let me
Radio
see.
Shack?
Actually, I can't hear it right now. Give me a second. I'm going to.
Yeah, I could hear it. I just heard them.
I'm going to mute myself.
Okay.
Radio Shack? Okay.
Is it playing?
What?
The 80s called. They want their store back.
Everyone's watching to see what you do. Everyone's looking at you. Oh. Everybody's working for the weekend.
Hey.
Everybody needs a second chance. Oh. Go, go, go.
It's time for a new Radio Shack. Come see what's possible when we do things together.
You're too late.
You want a piece of my heart?
That was awesome. I know
Yeah.
you couldn't hear. I know you couldn't hear me because I had to mute myself, so I wouldn't
Right,
get back effect. But man, that was awesome.
Is that awesome?
Freaking
Okay.
Cubert, the raisins.
Pop quiz. So how many can you name? How many did you see?
All right. From I saw Hogan. I saw Kid. I saw the raisins. Alf. Well, Slimer at the end. It's Chucky. What's that guy? I don't know the guy's name from that big hair metal band. I recognize his face. I recognize the. I don't remember the gymnast.
Yeah.
I
Remember
can't
her?
remember her name, but I definitely recognize almost everyone in there. There's freaking Jason, of course. He was huge.
Yeah. Is that awesome?
that was great.
Chucky cut up the carpet with
The guy from Cheers.
yeah, huh? They did all the voice for the Pixar movies. That's in every Pixar movie.
Right. The pig, Ham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that awesome? And
That
Teen
was
Wolf.
great. That was
Wolf.
brilliant. That was brilliant. That's a very, very well done commercial by Radio Shack.
And fucking Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf. Yeah.
And the DeLorean at the end.
DeLorean. Right.
Sergeant Slaughter. Was that awesome?
That was very, very cool. I want to watch it again.
Eric Estrada from Chip. Hey, run it again. Just to see how many you guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. And I saw that, I'm like, what the hell? Fucking Jason gets it like 3 times.
Yeah. He's like the front of the line.
Yeah, exactly.
At the, and the opening the doors.
It's the
Yeah.
VCR sign and cuts it with his machete and takes off. That's so cool. So that was my favorite.
The Whippet. So the Whippet guy. With the hat.
Whip it. Oh, Devo.
The Devo. Yeah.
Yeah, that gymnast. What was why was she popular again? Why was she?
She broke her ankle and cried on TV on national television or something.
That's right.
Like she fucked up the landing and she was crying.
That's right. Forget her name, but they had the names on the. Sure, they have the names. They have the California Raisins.
Yeah, the raisins.
Eric Estrada. From
Carrie
Chip.
Strug.
Oh, that's her name.
Yep, I looked up 80s gymnast ankle crying. It says Carrie Strug.
You gotta love the internet.
Oh yeah.
That is awesome.
See, maybe you'll recognize that picture
Then there was
where he carries her off the mat.
That's right. That's cool. I mean, that was her too, huh? They got her.
Yeah, that was her.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. So that was cool. Then they had the Budweiser one, the real tearjerker one, that was on Facebook a couple weeks earlier, where it's like it's called Best Buds, hashtag Best Buds.
Oh, I missed it.
It's a little dog with a horse and the dog, and then the owner or somebody takes the dog away, and the horse are like, "Fuck that!" They jump over the fence.
Oh, really?
They block the car, and they make them come back, and they bring them back. And I remember when it was on Facebook, everyone's like, "Stop what you're doing and watch this video right now." One of those tearjerkers. Yeah.
It has nothing to do with beer.
It's a Clydesdales though.
Yeah. But
So yeah. It makes you go grab a beer and be like, "Oh fuck, that commercial was so sad."
there you go.
So so there was that, and then the Transformers. Did you see that trailer?
I did. I saw
What'd you
someone
think?
like freaking Optimus Prime riding Grimlock.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, I gotta watch that, and it looked pretty badass.
So you saw the trailer, even though you it's
I'm
one
like,
of those.
I
that
didn't
you
even know it was coming out. I'm like, okay, this must be like some fake thing. You know,
Yeah.
like maybe it's Optimus Prime riding Grimlock, but it's not for the movie.
Right.
I didn't know that there was a movie coming out. So I
me,
watched it. I was like, oh shit, there's a fucking movie coming out.
It's fucking right. Yeah, it's funny too. Everyone like online is like even if the movie sucked, we've gotten this image from the movie,
Yeah.
and that's all I need. It's like, or people were showing that as a GIF, just that one over and over again. You know, I thought it was hilarious. I thought that was pretty funny. Real quick, we haven't introduced myself. My name's Fonzo, aka Mike Lowry, aka I can't even think right now. Better luck next year. Joining me is not always, who keeps forgetting doing a podcast, Mr.
Marcus
fucking
Flake.
yeah, no kidding, Mr. I forget I do a podcast every Sunday night. You know, I got a girlfriend now. I can
give me
show up
an
whenever the
excuse.
fuck I want.
Shit.
That guy, but the man, the myth, the legend. He's gonna be you tonight.
That's right.
You're wide awake.
I am Tony, aka MCP. I'm actually sick. Last week, like the night from the last podcast, I got
Yeah.
sick.
Oh shit! Look at that
yeah.
fucking picture. Look at that fucking thing.
Isn't that awesome?
Let's watch this trailer. Let's fucking
Alright.
do it. We're doing
Do
it.
it.
Look at that thing. Did you see the Captain
rad.
America Winter Soldier trailer?
No. That
So
I
you-
missed.
Okay. What about the Amazing Spider-Man 2 trailer?
I didn't see that either. Missed all the big ones.
Those show a lot. So I don't, especially the Captain America one. That one shows a lot. So if you don't
Sure.
want to see much of it, I would avoid that one.
I'll avoid it.
Okay. The Spider-Man 2 shows a little bit more than it did
What is
before.
this? Transformers Age
Age of Extinction.
Extinction. There it is.
Yes. Look at that fucking picture, man. That's just
That is very cool looking. I
Here's-
like the screenshot better than the
yeah. Yeah, dude. What about that? We'll talk about the Turtles look too in a second.
Turtles.
But
Yes.
man, cease and desist all over the place.
Yeah, that one. That one was. It seemed like it was a behind the scenes type of shot,
Right.
and so you know.
It's like, why don't they just release theirs then? You know?
Well, and I think that's what they're doing is that they wanted to be the ones releasing it,
Right.
nobody else, and so
Right.
they tell everybody else cease and desist, and then they show it.
Right.
All right, so here we go.
Give us a high res one. You know?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right.
Get all the detail on their outfit.
Yeah.
All right. I need to mute myself so we know new loop back.
Say hello to your mother for me. All right.
Michael Bay and his team have been
Whoops. That was behind the scenes. It's the wrong one.
Wrong one.
Eh.
Epic fail. I was just gonna say, not playing Transformers 2 trailer, Transformers 4 trailer. Now they said they were gonna go back and change the look, but then when I saw Optimus Prime, it looked exactly the same. He gave them lips.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I had to pay attention.
Well, then the last one they had lips. Remember? So yeah. So if anybody knows what we're talking about, Grimlock, there's
Oh, here-
motherfucking Dinobots in the trailer. So if you guys haven't seen the trailer, check it out now. I'm sure you have by now when this goes up. But if you haven't, check it out. Oh, you know what's cool is you can post live shit while we're talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's not as
Yeah, we-
smooth, but I can make it happen. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Everybody stick behind me.
I mean, come on. I mean, seriously.
Seriously.
How can you not get
Riding him.
excited?
That is so
That
badass.
shit. Look at that. Look at my shit. My Grimlock. I got Grimlock. I got pterodactyls. Grimlock.
Yeah,
on
that
a-
looks like it could be fun. I think he took it to heart when people said they couldn't see, you know, the Transformers.
Right.
You know, they just look like big hunks of metal.
Right.
Because these guys look a lot more defined.
Yeah. But the thing is, too, what really helped it last time was 3D. It made him slow down.
Ah, that's a good point.
Slow down the filming. So, and I think he learned, and he plus saw the reviews and was like, "Oh shit, this must work. Let's slow it down." And sure enough, but look at that picture. Yeah, it's just fucking amazing.
That is so cool.
That's like. And Mark Wahlberg, what do you think about Marky Mark joining the? You think that adds a little?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, people love him.
I mean,
so-
it's not
it's not Shia.
It's not Shia LaBeouf. That's what matters.
Right. What? No. But yeah, people love Marky Mark, so that should I don't know if that adds a little more gravitas, I guess, to it or whatever. I don't know. More action. He's he can.
He has more of action chops than LaBeouf. Shia is more of a comedic,
Right.
the comedic sidekick
Right.
type of actor. He's
Exactly.
doesn't really lead.
Right. If he wasn't the lead and there was another lead, right, it would have worked then.
It would work. Yes.
So.
Yeah.
But he just screamed no,
No.
and ran.
So yeah, if him
I
and
give the I give
him
the
and Mark would be insane. One would be saying what no, and the other one would say no.
right. Imagine if you had a hybrid Mark
Perfect
LaBeouf.
dialogue movie.
Mark LaBeouf would be what? No.
No.
Oh man. So yeah, so that was the thing. That's let's see, Super Bowl 48 has come and gone. Not really good commercial. I didn't see the halftime show. I was upstairs just fucking.
That's the only thing we saw.
Oh, it was.
Yeah,
Oh, these comments on that. What did you think?
I logged on to the
you a fan?
live streaming feed, and it was pretty good, man. Bruno Mars is a talented motherfucker.
Yeah.
I had no idea he could play the drums like that.
Yeah.
He started off with like the kids singing part one of his song. I don't know the songs, but then he comes up on like center stage and just drumming away. I'm like, dude, he's got chops. This guy's good.
Yeah.
And then he does his James Brown dancing and the singing.
Yeah.
Which is just typical Bruno Mars, it seemed.
Right.
And then Red Hot Chili Peppers showed up.
Yeah.
And they sang together a little bit. They're all Red Hot Chili Peppers, all shirtless the way they do. And that's like all anybody could talk about.
Oh, really?
I see it online. They're like, man, keep your shirt on. Like, man, if you're that old and you look that good, you would not keep your shirt on either.
Mm-hmm.
But it was pretty good. Yeah,
Nice.
it was a decent show. I mean, I haven't seen very many live shows,
Yeah.
so it's hard for me to compare.
Right.
But it was entertaining. It was only like 15-minute show. It was only like 14, 15 minutes.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, you saw Metallica in San Diego.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't compare to Metallica though. They're like a different
True.
field,
I know.
different level.
They should have fucking Metallica playing. Why don't they have a big heavy metal band like that?
Because
But they always play the music like during like the show. Like when they do a kickoff, they're playing Ozzy Osbourne. Aye, boom, 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 boom,
True.
boom, boom. They get pumped up. I heard "You Could Be Mine" in the background. Like it's just totally in there. So so that worked.
Cool. Well, Metallica is kind of I think they're not aging very gracefully.
Mm.
I heard them on the was it the Grammys
Yeah,
where they had that
the Korean dude.
the
Yeah,
Korean
playing
dude.
the piano. Yeah,
And Hadfield just his voice just wasn't all in there.
yeah,
He had the screaming part, but his singing wasn't that great.
yeah. Well, that happens.
Yeah.
So get your ass to Bruno Mars is what happened. Got going on. So, well, that's cool. You saw, I was trying to clear my head upstairs when that was happening. I just couldn't. I was in shock, dude. I'm still in. It's like a Twilight Zone. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing. So but earlier in the morning though, dude, we found out Philip Seymour Hoffman died.
Dude.
Bring up his IMDb list, man. This guy was like, talk about a more diverse actor. I mean, a guy on a streak. I mean, could play comedic roles, play the goofy schlub, and then playing a fucking villain in Mission Impossible 3, playing a charismatic cult leader in The Master. Remember his performance in The Master?
The Master, that was awesome.
Yeah. And do you remember his comedic roles like in Along Came Polly? And what's the other one I was thinking
I don't remember
of?
Long Camp. I don't think I saw that.
Oh, you never saw that?
No.
Oh, it's got your boy Ben Stiller. No wonder.
I was thinking that.
But there's some scenes when they're playing basketball because you play ball. Like
Right.
you get a kick out
I
of
would
it.
probably relate to it. Yeah.
You could. They're playing like shirts versus skins, and and you like it because Ben Stiller gets fucked up. They both go for a rebound, but he's so short. There's a dude that jumps up and gets it before him.
Oh God, that happens to me all the time.
This dude has a hairy chest and stomach.
Oh no, yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
chest, face.
Yeah.
He's great.
I've had that. And
it's
then you
this-
stink all day long.
Right.
Like you're like all day
Yeah.
long you smell it. Like what the fuck? It smells like a man's like hugging me.
Yeah, and it's in slow mo. You know, and it's fucking great. And but the funny part is when him and Stiller are just fucking around shooting.
Yep.
He's like Philip Seymour Hoffman's like White Thunder. He's got all these nicknames for him. He shoots the ball and he fucking misses like every shot, but he thinks he's so good. He's making shots, throwing it. That's where the term sharded came from. That's the first time I ever heard it. Did you ever
really?
hear? You never heard? Have you ever heard the term sharded?
Sharded? Like
Yeah.
farted with some change?
Yeah. when something happens afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said it in that. Yeah. So that's
Gotcha.
where I heard it. Almost Famous. I thought he was really cool. Maybe played that DJ that was helping him out. Was telling him about music. You know,
Yeah,
he was
that's right.
really charismatic. Pirate Radio. We just saw him in Pirate Radio last year. Remember? He was the charismatic.
Pirate
yeah.
Radio. Yeah,
Yeah, there he is. See? Are you watching the scene?
Yeah, I just put the
Yeah.
scene up there.
Did you see that? But then him, he's
He
like,
misses
White Thunder.
everything.
I'm telling you. And he thinks he's so good. He's like, yeah. He's like, watch this. He does like hook shot and it goes behind the backboard. I mean, and then I remember, and I seen it, and I still remember every time I eat pizza, there's a scene where he lets, you know how when you grab a pizza and you let the juice just drip and flow?
Right.
Yeah, he puts it under his mouth. He just starts eating it that way. Look at that, dude. Every shot. And he wants every shot too. It's hilarious. Like,
Oh, hey, there's the hairy chest guy, the skins.
oh yeah, dude, that's him, dude. He just there he is. Yeah, he takes his shirt off and he's like, "Are you serious?" And then just yeah,
Stiller's all trying not to touch him.
yeah. See, is that how you are?
Oh, he like rubbed it from belly
Like-
to chest and from
Yeah.
neck to belly. He just
See?
rubbed up and down.
That's what I'm saying. See,
Yeah.
yeah. You could.
I've had a face full of armpit.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
yeah,
bad.
that's bad.
That was bad.
Yeah, even though there's deodorant on, like you, is that how you felt right there?
Still though, oh, that was so gross.
Is that
So
gross? Oh, yeah. That's Along Came Polly. What are some of your favorites that I mean, there's some
Well,
great ones that he's done that.
For the Devil Knows You're Dead.
Oh, that's right.
I remember him from that one.
Mhm.
He was really good in that.
You ever see
Uh,
Magnolia?
Magnolia. I don't remember it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was too long ago.
Either one of
But
my
that one
favorites.
of the Master. I mean, I remember when we watched Master or the Master. It was,
It's raving about it.
insane, man.
Yeah,
It was an insane performance.
absolutely.
Just, he embodied that kind of character.
And that's what I'm saying. How great is he? Is like when you can do that comedic role right there, and then switch it up to like that, and then remember, and one of my favorite movies of all time, Boogie Nights. Remember him in Boogie Nights?
Oh, yeah. I remember he was in
that-
it. I don't remember the movie.
Okay, you don't remember Boogie Nights?
No, I don't.
Dude, you need to revisit Boogie Nights. Dude. Seriously, Boogie Nights is fucking. It's close to a perfect movie. I mean, when you watch it
I
again,
could be, hey, just make it a homework.
yeah, extra credit.
Yeah, there you go. Extra credit.
Yeah. Fuck, I might. I mean, I don't know who. I think it might be. I think it might be mine. Yeah, he's drug addiction. Apparently, he'd been clean for 23 years.
Yeah, but then he relapsed or something.
Relapse, and then checked himself in rehab though, which
Yeah.
was good in May. But he couldn't beat them demons, dude. Like
Yeah.
not to make a joke of it, but I mean that's a term we've come up on the
But
podcast.
that's a very appropriate application of that joke. I mean, not the joke, but the terms, because that's what it is. It's a demon that doesn't let you go. You know, these addictions. I've been reading about it because it's been blowing up on Reddit, and and the
Of
different
course.
sites.
right.
And people talking about addiction is not an easy thing to
Right.
break. It's
when people say,
it haunts you for the rest of your life.
Right.
And you're right. It's a demon that it's hard to beat. You just never really
Because when
defeat it.
people are like, "Fuck drugs, man," it's like, "Fucking drug, cocaine's a whole drug." Fuck drugs. It's like really, like the
But
drugs.
I hate it.
like-
I hate it when they like
like,
they're like, oh yeah, well maybe you shouldn't have overdosed. Like motherfucker, you don't
Yeah.
know what it's like. You
Right.
know?
I'm saying, right? It's like, yeah, or yeah, the heroin cooked itself and put itself in its own arm, and put himself in his arm and pushed it through. You know, like it did, like the drugs did it itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, come on. It's worse than that. It's an addiction, and that's if you've never had an
It's not
addiction,
something
then
that's easy to deal with.
right.
Yeah,
So-
maybe the situation that led to him actually getting addicted wasn't the brightest, but that
Right.
was a
But it
long
was
time
his,
ago.
But it was
And
his
he's been
decision to make.
But even then, it was his decision to try and fix it.
Right.
He made steps. He
Right.
tried to get over it. He tried
Right.
to. I mean, he was clean for a while, then he relapsed, but checked himself in the rehab. Those are decisions that he's making to try and fix it.
Right.
Try to help himself. Those are valid decisions. You can't blame him. You can't say anything, hold anything against him for those decisions.
Right. You
You
know,
know?
because there's always people that want to look the other way or want to blame something else, or just make it a point to blame something on that tragedy when it's something bigger than that. It's a life. It's someone's brother, sister, son.
Yeah. Well, father. I mean, didn't he
Father.
have kids? He had a family.
Did he? I
Yeah,
didn't.
think so.
Okay, yeah. But it's tragic because like the film community, like the people I follow on Twitter, we're just
Yeah.
going, we're just like one of the posts on Facebook. I said, God damn it, like
Yeah.
they're just pissed because he was just that good, and he's like, he had 2 movies premiere in Sundance this year recently that did really well. Or when people say, "Oh man, why'd you take him? We still have Bieber alive." It's like, okay, one, that's uncreative.
Right.
You're like the 100th person to say that. It's like, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I've ever had an addiction of anything, but I could just imagine it'd be just difficult to, especially like a drink something that makes you feel good too. You know what I mean? Like that makes you forget things, that numbs you. It makes you forget something that's even maybe there's other things that bothered him too. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's just he was 46. It's tragic. It's tragic when anyone
Wow, it's already on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
On February 2nd, 2014, at the age of 46, Hoffman was found dead by his friend, playwright David Barr Katz, in the bathroom of Hoffman's West Village, Manhattan apartment. According to the New York City Police Department, he died of a drug overdose, having been having been found with a hypodermic needle in his arm. Investigators also found heroin in his apartment. In a 2006 interview with 60 Minutes, Hoffman revealed that he had suffered from drug and alcohol abuse before recovering at age 22.
Damn.
Hoffman relapsed many years later, checking into rehab, like you said, for about 10 days in 2013 because of problems with prescription pills and heroin. Apparently, he was in the middle of filming the Hunger Games movie, the final Hunger Games movie.
Yeah, because he was in the second one, right?
Right, he was in the second one.
Yeah, you saw him there.
Yeah, he was in that movie. And
How was he there?
Yeah, he was good. I mean, he pulled the twist off on me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play
Okay.
that well enough where I was blindsided by it.
Okay.
Did you see excuse me? Did you see Ian McKellen's post on Facebook?
I saw it on Reddit. I
was
didn't
really-
read it, but
It was really nice words. I mean,
Yeah?
he was just talking them up.
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
he says,
read it right now. Have you got it?
yeah, I got it pulled up. He says, Philip Seymour Hoffman, he was without a doubt one of the most accomplished screen actors of our time, with so many more performances waiting to enchant us with. What I will remember most is his Constantine in Chekhov's The Seagull in a starry revival in New York's Central Park. Meryl Streep was his mother, although he looked old enough to be her younger brother. A self-obsessed lonely boy longing for success, trying to make his own way in an alien world. The open-air venue was not conducive to the delicacy and intimacy of the play, yet Hoffman amazingly shrank the space between him and the audience and made us feel we were spying on his insides. His work on film survives his death, the only consolation in our grief and regret. Last month he came to see our plays at the Court Theater. I wish now more than ever we had met afterwards so I could have told him of my admiration. Just nice words. I mean,
Absolutely.
didn't talk anything about the drugs or the bad
Right.
parts. Just like
Right.
said, it's a good guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what
Cool.
you should do. So
That's right. So, rest in peace.
yeah, absolutely. As Harley would say, he's dead.
He's dead.
So yeah. So this on a lighter note. How about the nerd rage coming across the interwebs when those Ninja Turtle pictures leaked? You should put
Yeah.
if you could if you
if I
could
can find
find
them.
those. Yeah. I'm curious. What's your take? I wanted to know your guys' take on what do you think of the new look of the Ninja Turtles?
I dig it.
Really?
I like the uniqueness of the different, primarily the different looks that each one has. Like the original Ninja Turtles, like from the cartoons and whatnot, they all kind of look the same.
You just had a different color
apparently,
bandana.
when I was reading about this stuff,
Yeah.
apparently the original comic, they all had the same color bandana. It was
Red,
only for
right?
the
It was
cartoon
all red.
and for the toys that they made. They changed them all to different colors.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, it's so they can sell more toys. Because if all the turtles look the same,
Right.
you could just buy one turtle and you could pretend he's all the other ones.
Right.
You know, so by giving them unique colors, they have to buy more toys.
Yeah.
And so that's what made the iconic look now from the cartoons and now in the movies.
And it still goes on. Yeah.
It still goes on, but I like the uniqueness of it. I like that it's that they all have their individual look, and it's just more. It's a darker look from what I saw. Let me see if
They
I
look
can.
fucking mean.
Yes.
That's that Leonardo one, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the first one I saw was that Michelangelo one, and that just bugged me. That Halloween costume. Did you see that one?
No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that is.
Oh yeah, look up the Ninja Turtle Michelangelo Halloween costume, and that's the very first one I saw. I'm curious to get your take because I mean they have lips like human lips. It really throws me off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's scary. Because we're all here on the podcast. Number one, we're huge fans of the first movie.
Yes.
Did we do a commentary?
How can we not have done a commentary on that?
I gotta say we did. If we haven't, that's a damn shame. I want to say we did, dude. We'll have to go on the site and do it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we did. Like
This isn't what you're talking about, right? Is it?
Let's see. It's just like a. No. That's not the picture.
Okay. All right.
But they look pretty tough there. No, it was a Halloween costume of Michelangelo, and it's just it's really weird. Like he's got like all this article of clothing, and it just kind of bugs me. It's like, So okay, let me ask you this.
Yeah, I don't see the one you're talking about.
You can't find a Michelangelo Halloween costume, huh? So say Michelangelo leaked Halloween costume. Let me ask you this: if the ooze is from outer space, right, and they lands on turtles, that doesn't make them aliens, right? Because they're already turtles, right?
Right. They're not alien. It's just the mutagen happen to be of alien origin,
Right.
but their DNA is still of Earth origin.
Break it down, Tony.
Goddamn right.
Cowabunga.
Do.
So you can't fucking find it. Huh?
Oh,
Damn it.
this must be the Halloween picture you're talking about.
Let's see.
That must be it, right?
Let's see. Yep, that's the one. That's pretty hilarious, though.
That's awesome.
He just has the face. Oh, that's awesome. That's weird.
I don't see the.
I don't know why you can't find it. Where would I? It was leaked a while back.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what it's supposed to look like, so it's hard for me to find.
Well, it's like the vinyl costume with the little mask. And let me just describe it to you. Like he's got a necklace with like sunglasses hanging around it, like dog tags, and like he's got like denim shorts on.
Whoa.
And, like one leg's missing, the other one's got like holes in it, and I think he has like tennis shoes, but like the toes are open so he can like maneuver his toes, but it still has like half a shoe. It's just like a flannel around his waist. So it's like it's just too much clothing. It's like what. Like, I don't know if they're trying to fit in or like they just like they saw it somewhere.
Oh, is it this thing?
Let's see.
Oh shit! I think this is it. Hang on.
Okay.
I see what you're talking about. It's like it looks like he's wearing shorts.
Yeah. It's like when I saw it, I'm like, what the fuck are you wearing shorts for? Are you going to the beach? You going surfing? No. I can't see it. Have you put it up yet?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
There you go. That one.
Let's see. Yes, that one.
That is ridiculous.
Okay.
It looks like Jim Carrey's The Mask. That face looks like from The Mask.
It's right. You can't zoom in, huh? Yeah, it's the thing of nightmares.
Yeah. No, that's terrible.
Right? I'm just like, what's with all the necklaces and the glasses? Okay, see that face?
Yeah, that's terrible.
It's kind of scary, right? And he's the party dude, right? Right? He's got, he's a young one, Like, granted, the cartoon ones, or the comics one, were a little bit more serious. They probably weren't pizza eating until, like you said, the toys line up and the cartoon. Say they change them up. So, I mean, I'm sure they'll eat pizza in the movie, right?
Oh, they have to.
Michelangelo sound like a
That's
surfer
key.
dude. They'll have to, right? But the Leonardo one that we saw where he looks all like samurai gear and stuff. Donaldo, I talked to Donaldo. He really liked the look too. And then they had pictures of Shredder too.
Yeah. Here we
There
go.
you
I got it.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, see.
There's that one, and then there's this one.
Yeah, see. So Michelangelo's wearing flannel and shit, right? Okay, yeah. Look at that one. So you like that look, huh?
I thought it looked cool.
The shoulder pads and that samurai gear.
Looks like they just like if they grew up in the sewers, they just grab whatever they can and make armor out of it.
And see, that's a good point. Like they do live in the sewer by the trash. You know, they found stuff.
It does kind of look like shorts. Like he's got these like looks like football pads on.
Yeah.
So it looks like shorts.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck? What are you covering their turtle junk? Like, what's the, what? You know what I mean?
Well, you know, they say the turtles have one of the longest penises relative to their body size. So
that
they're
right?
gonna have to contain that somehow if you're gonna be
Store-
realistic.
Stored in the show. That's a tripe. They got third leg. Why do the Ninja Turtles have 3 legs, Dad? I'll try explaining that one.
Right.
Okay, when you look at Leonardo, I'm like, yeah, that motherfucker like better kick some ass. Like the Raphael one too. You know, he's got to be
Yeah,
bigger.
that's the one. See, it's got kind of like a do-rag type of thing.
So his is cover his whole head too.
His whole head. Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think that's cool. It's a unique look to him.
Okay,
You know, and
See,
he's
he looks
supposed to be-
fucking ripped.
Yeah, he does, and that's cool.
Looks like the bigger one. Like they should have him different.
I definitely dig having him different.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they do look like they could do some fucking damage. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, think about too the original Ninja Turtle movie with Jim Henson. They were buff. They look buff. You know what I mean? You saw the biceps. You know, they had the arms and the
True,
like
true.
the muscle
But they
definition on
almost
the legs
they
and
almost
stuff.
look comically buff. Like these ones look a lot more rugged.
Yeah, like Raphael, look right there. It looks like he can fucking snap your neck.
Yeah.
You know, with his 3 fingers. Yeah. So you know what? Like I'm looking at that Raphael picture in Leo. I'm looking at it again, and look at Shredder too. He looks pretty
Yeah,
fucking
Shredder
mean.
looks badass. Yeah,
Right?
he's mean.
Yeah.
For sure.
So yeah, so maybe I'm sold. You know, maybe I'll have to see a trailer first.
I
At
want
first
to
I
see him
was
move.
like-
Definitely. Because how they move is going to be huge.
Right.
You know, do they move like more human? Do they move more like animals, like turtles? It's gonna
Yeah.
be that's gonna be.
Well, if they move like turtles, they're gonna be really fucking slow. They ain't fight-
Exactly. That's what I'm
ain't beat
afraid of.
nobody. Well, they did. You did see those pictures of them before the CG, right? With they had the gray suit and they all had
Yeah,
backpacks for the
CG.
shells.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
and I think they'll be able to move around cool enough. But we don't know the voices of the turtles, do we?
That's the other thing that's gonna be big. Yeah,
That's
I haven't heard
huge,
anything
man,
about the voices.
It may not be huge for like the kids today, you know, like younger kids, but to our generation,
Yes,
To
us,
us?
it doesn't matter.
not even just people our age, but just me, you, and Harley. Like, we're fucking huge fans of fucking the movie, right? We've all given it Slaters. Did we not give it all Slaters?
Oh yeah, it's
Pretty
certified.
sure it's Slater certified, yeah. So, I mean, we just grew up watching that movie, and and when I hear Corey Feldman, I hear Donatello. You know what I mean? When I hear,
Yes.
what the fuck is that with baggy ass pants and shit? What
Yeah,
does that
I'll
look?
tell you this. Isn't this crazy? Someone's like just they just have
hell?
to do their take on the modern turtles.
Oh, how funny!
I'm like, okay, Raphael looks cool.
Yeah,
He just looks like a beast, but everybody else looks pudgy.
yeah. Why do they look fat?
Look like old turtle. It looks like a
Yeah,
Kung Fu Panda turtle.
yeah. Seriously,
yeah.
that's fucking funny.
Yeah. And Mikey with a hat on, the trucker
Yeah.
hat.
Yeah. See, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: do you think we might get a Casey Jones cameo?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't know. I think he's gonna try to throw in more CG creatures than live action people.
Mama, Mama, like Toka and Reza.
Babies, they're babies.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm sold now. Looking at those pictures now. You know, looking at Raph, he looks fucking huge. But I mean, we're. It's hard to go biased. You know, we're so dicks. You know, we're dicks. Like it's hard to not be like, man, we fuck that movie, right? We'll give it a shot. You know, because we all love the turtles, right? And and we wanted to do well. You know, it's just Michael Bay's producing it. You know, he said there were aliens, a fucking nerd.
Dude, there's fucking Grimlock. That's what gives me even more faith in him. He's gonna put Grimlock on the screen. He's gonna be able to put the Turtles on the screen.
Yeah, so he's not directing this one. Jonathan Liebman's directing.
But doesn't he have
He pretty much has all say. He's pretty much directing it.
yeah.
It's yeah. He's there every day probably when
Yeah,
they're
that's
shooting.
what producers do. They tell you,
Yeah.
I don't like that shit. Cut it out.
Yeah. So yeah, well, and I'm dying to see a trailer for. You know what? We didn't see a Guardians of the Galaxy trailer in the Super Bowl, did we?
Well, I don't know. I didn't see anyone in my searches.
Yeah. Do your MCP business and see if there's a. I don't think I saw it. Like and I would have saw Twitter blow up. You would have saw it on Reddit too, though.
Yeah, I would have seen it.
There's no presence, right?
Well, people were talking about it, but it looks like it never actually came out.
Right. I think everybody was hoping. They probably want to be like, you know, Transformers, Spider-Man, Captain America.
Right.
Give them the shine that Guardians of the Galaxy. We'll have our own day we come out.
I don't see anything.
Oh, okay. Hey, do me a favor. Look up the new Casey Jones on from the new Ninja Turtles cartoon. Tell me what you think of it. Because this last
I'm pretty
episode.
sure I just saw him.
Oh, did you really? Doing searches?
Well, I was looking for the other images.
Okay. I'm curious to see. I want to know your take on his mask and his new look.
It looks very streamlined. Let's see.
This is our podcast. We can do whatever we want. I know it's dead air, but hey, we're kind of trying to stall for Harley. But if he doesn't show up at 11, fuck him.
Oh, is he that young kid?
Yeah. Well, I got to see what you're looking at.
I don't see a mask yet, but I see this kid with like a bandana on his head.
Yeah. What do you think?
Where's the mask?
Well, you'll see. In the new episode, he has it.
No, is it the face paint?
Let's see. No, it's a mask.
That's a mask. It looks like face paint.
Yeah, but it's a mask, like a skull. Right?
Interesting. I don't like it.
What? I love it, dude. It looks
I don't like
badass.
it, man. All right,
It's
let me show you what I'm looking at.
Okay.
Because maybe
Because April was like a young girl in the cartoon. Remember?
right.
Yeah. So Casey Jones is like a young kid too, and he plays like hockey.
This doesn't look like a mask to me.
Let me see. It's like one of those Call of Duty masks. Yeah.
That looks like face paint.
Yeah, that's the thing. It looks like a face paint, but it's on the mask.
I don't like that. See, this
see,
looks
maybe
a little
that one.
better.
Let's see. Maybe he found another one. But I love the
Found
way
a
he wears
toy.
I love the way he. What? They have a toy of it?
Wow.
Oh, I told Crew if they come out with the Casey Jones toy, we're fucking getting it.
See that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it kind of looks like that. Cause let me see. Oh, you're zooming in. Yeah, like that. See, so he wears a hockey mask, or he wears like a goalie mask, and then he spray paint like a skull on it, and then he wears his hood
Right.
over. Looks fucking badass.
That looks cool. That mask looks cool.
What does that say? Is that really coming out? Is that?
I don't know. Let me check.
This is
But
the
it-
greatest podcast ever. We can do whatever the fuck we want. Search your stuff. Look at this stuff.
I gotta say, the face paint looking one, I don't like. That doesn't look cool. But this one I like. Toys News, Nickelodeon. But
Maybe you could do a trailer on the site, and then you can see it in action. Cause like he's like this kid, right? He's always he uses the hockey puck too, to fuck. with
okay.
people and shoots it, and then he puts the hockey. He puts like the grip tape. And then he wears like the pads, like for like a goalie. Puts spikes on it and stuff, and like one of the gloves, he had like a little thing that came out and shocked people. Because he went out crime fighting, and it's funny too. Because in the newest cartoon, Raphael was kind of like being a hothead, so he was kind of on the roof. I was like, "What the fuck?" It's like the movie. He's like,
That's kind of cool.
yeah,
It says the toy isn't coming out till this year.
nice.
So at some point this year, it's gonna come out.
Hell yeah, I'm getting that shit. But yeah, you see the little trailer for the latest episode. It's just him in action. It's pretty cool. Like he Yeah,
right.
but it is a mask, like a hockey mask, but then it's spray paint like a skull design. So remember the other one was just his in the old one it was just a white. It was like a hockey mask, but it was like a white.
That classic white just look that hockey mask.
Right, which is cool with the long hair and everything. But
Right.
but doesn't he kind of cool with like the missing teeth? Like he looks like a little punk hockey player. You know? Yeah, that's him saving April. See, from menacing hockey player to maniacal vigilante. See,
Right.
look at him. He's got all the pads and like. See, there's a little shock thing that he invented. See, he's got a hockey pad where he puts blades on it.
Damn.
Nails his spike.
Cool.
See,
Yeah,
pretty
that's
badass.
kinda cool.
Huh? But see, this one. I
See,
don't
that
think they
looks
showed-
cool. I don't like that face paint.
Which one?
I definitely don't like the face paint. But that looked cool.
I don't know
Like,
why
look
they
at
show
this.
that one. Yeah, see, they don't. I don't know
That-
why they.
That's badass. I like that.
Which one? The one with the mask by itself, just all plain.
Right.
Yeah.
Keep that mask look. You could spray paint anything on it, but that mask
Right.
looks cool.
Yeah, see, well, that's what they do. They have. See, I
See,
wish
like
they.
that. This looks like a rendition. Looks like some artist rendition.
Right.
And
But
it's
I
just,
think.
and
But
looks
see,
like
that one.
face paint.
Yeah. But see, that's why you gotta like the latest episode.
Right.
They have it. You can see it better. But then he has like a hood over. He puts a hood over his head. He just looks sick, dude. I just kind of dig it. I don't know. It's kind of weird. That he's a little kid, but it's still. It kind of works because April's young and stuff. So. It's cool.
I can't find the actual episode. I just see these
great.
intro.
Yeah, it's called The Good, The Bad, and something else. Maybe on Nick. If you go to nick.com, it'll have the episode on it. So let's see, what else can we cover?
Rated M for
What else
mature.
can you remember that came out? Anything else? News-wise, trailer-wise? No?
I've been out of the loop. I don't know TV and whatnot.
Gotcha. Game of Thrones, Walking Dead's coming back.
I've been sleeping a lot.
Oh, yeah?
The cough that I have
Uh-huh.
makes it so anytime I lay down, I go into a coughing fit.
Oh, that's the
So it's
worst.
so hard to sleep.
Yeah.
It's really hard to sleep.
Lady must love that.
You know what? She just zongs out. It doesn't even bother her.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's pretty funny. But yeah. Oh, you know something I've been watching that got us hyped up for Game of Thrones was the bad lip reading. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
The bad lip reading of
one
Game
for
of Thrones.
There's one for football.
Yeah,
And
the football one. That
one's
same one.
fucking hilarious. They did a
They
Game
did
of
a-
Thrones one, huh?
They did Game of Thrones. They did Walking Dead.
Uh-huh. And they're
That's
good?
pretty funny. The Walking Dead one was kind of funny because they put words to the zombies too.
Okay, that's good.
Zombies were going.
That's good.
Yeah, I coughed.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because the voices they use are funny too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like there's one coach that comes out and he just spins around for some reason. He goes, "Look, I can spin around."
I can spin around.
Did you see that one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one I saw.
Sir Compass and I becomeus. It's like, oh, who craves for that burger? They're just funny. They're just really well done.
Yeah. There's a Walking Dead one. He said something like you know, the birds, they can hear you right before you pass out. What? They can hear your thoughts right before you pass out, or something like that. It's great. It's just a random. And what they do a really good job of is making them fluid, like they work with each other. Like you just gotta watch it.
Yeah.
But
I thought there was a bunch of them, but it's only one though, right? It's only
no,
the
there's,
one.
there's, it looks like there's only one channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I found it. Casey Jones turns vigilante.
The engineer.
Well, I think that's.
Still looking.
Okay. I think that's the
like
same.
when they work
Well, it should be
together.
on their website. It should be like the latest episode.
Really new.
It was titled like The Good, The Bad, and something
Oh,
else.
okay.
Did you know they're making a TV series of From Dusk Till Dawn?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That might be cool. I mean, well,
And it's on the El Rey network, Robert Rodriguez's network.
oh, he has his own network now too.
Yeah.
He runs it from his garage,
Yeah. He's actually looking for a designer.
like a web designer or
Or
a clothing designer.
No, like there's like on their website there's a link of like their job. Actually, right on front of IMDb there's the page From Dusk Till Dawn. There's a trailer for it. The chick that plays Santa.
Oh, shit, look at this late motherfucker.
Who?
Speaking of zombies,
Who? Oh shit!
all right, look who decided to show up.
Oh, there you go. Look who decided to show up.
What up, bitches?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, look, man.
You look like fucking shit.
Yeah, man. Drove like fucking 600 miles today.
The fuck you
Damn.
doing? You know it's Sunday night. The fuck you doing?
All parties, although it wasn't much of a party, and
More much of a game.
yeah. Actually, the party was cool. We had a really nice time last night hanging with the crew, and had an amazing weekend. And yeah, I just walked in the door 2 minutes ago.
Nice. Thank you for joining us.
anytime.
We were just talking about just briefly going through the commercials. You know. The
You know what?
commercials.
I missed most of them.
Okay. And then we went over the trailers that they played. The Transformers trailer, the new one.
I didn't see it.
Oh, Tony.
Dude.
Yeah, like I said, I missed most of it.
Okay. I was telling him the best commercial I saw was the Radio Shack one. It was full 80s nostalgia.
Yeah, that one was great.
And then Harley, and then we spent a couple minutes. We just briefly talked about Philip Seymour Hoffman's passing.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts.
Mm-hmm.
What was the cause of death?
Overdose.
It was OD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did they say the drug was?
Heroin.
Heroin.
Really?
Yeah. They found the needle in his arm in the bathroom.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. Tony just read on Wiki.
Mm-hmm.
God
This man
damn, he was a fucking heroin addict?
Dude, he had been sober for so many years too. And then he just and then what'd you say, Tony? He relapsed in 2013, right?
Relapse, yeah.
Yeah. And then he went back into rehab, and then just
He was an amazing actor. One of the better actors of his generation.
well, tell us like if we were just talking about that, like what was your favorite like roles? and
25th
stuff?
Hour was the first time I saw him where I was like, wow, this guy's really good. And he was really kind of quiet, but he played this
the
subtle
teacher, right?
Yeah, who kind of fell in love with his He had
Yeah.
a weird relationship with his thing.
Anna
and-
Paquin, that's right.
Yeah. Really cool role. But what really, ironically, what was really a big role for him, I thought, was Mission Impossible 3, where he plays the bad guy. And I was like, holy fuck, man, this guy is creepy. Like, there's a couple scenes where he's like, I'm going to fucking kill everybody that's important to y'all. I was like, God damn, this guy can act, because he genuinely like was a creepy, scary dude. So
And then remember he can play like the regular schlubby guy, like in Along Came Polly. Remember?
yeah, it was a
You know?
weird.
or,
Yeah,
or remember in Boogie Nights how he was like
Yeah,
that
obviously that's another.
insecure character, and then
Yeah, really.
and last year we saw him in Pirate Radio,
Yeah, he was really good in that. How charismatic was he in that?
just like he was in Almost Famous. You know, playing kind of like that same radio
Yeah, and I
DJ.
remember that movie.
Mm.
He was good in Moneyball. I saw him in Moneyball.
Mhm, that's right.
Oh, remember we saw him in Before the Devil Knows You're Dead?
Yeah, Tony brought that
I
up.
was mentioning
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, that was good. And then we saw him in Hunger Games. I was like, hey, this is cool. And now he's dead.
There it is.
there we said it before. We said it for you, but it's good to hear the
Good to
live
hear from
version.
the.
Yeah.
Ironically, I was really looking forward to Master, and I didn't care for that film. And it wasn't anything special for him. He
No,
didn't.
but his role was really well played.
Right.
Yeah, but he was in The Ides of March too. Yeah, see, he's always
right.
a, like a supporting actor. So The Invention of Lying. Oh, that was like a romantic comedy or something.
Right. Good thing Harley's here now, because we can do the birthdays. And guys, it's all ladies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Real quick though, before we get into that, hey Harley, what did you think? What do you think of the new Ninja Turtles look? Or did you not? Did you see them?
No, yeah, I saw it. I saw the thing Tony sent me. It's cool. Like, it looks, sort of contemporary and, aggressive. And, I mean, it doesn't mean shit for the movie. And, Oh, that's right. He was in Savages, too.
He was.
Yeah, that weird.
Alfonso.
Yeah.
If you look on the side right now,
Yeah.
is that the mask?
Let's see.
That's a scene from a TMNT
Yeah.
cartoon.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Okay. Thank you.
The stuff I saw, the Shredder, that looks fucking badass.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I was just telling him that Casey Jones just appeared in the new Ninja Turtles cartoon, and he has like a hockey mask, but he spray painted like a skull looking, like it looks like one of those cool like Army of Two masks you would wear, or like Call of Duty cool looking mask, and it looks badass. And it's just a little punk kid, like a little punk hockey player. He's missing like his front teeth. He's just like this little tough little hockey player, and he utilizes like all the pads and stuff from hockey and puts like nails in it. It's just cool, man. It works. I'm digging it.
Found a fucking syringe and an empty.
We're reading now.
Yeah. I mean, not that I didn't press you, but. How the fuck do you let yourself become a fucking heroin addict when you are that caliber of actor?
You're one of those, huh? We were just talking about that.
We, right?
Like, you deserve
man.
to be dead, you dumb fuck. Like, what the fuck are you thinking? I would spend.
Well, you know what happened?
millions and
No, but see-
millions
There
of
you go, Tony. There you
dollars
go,
on
Tony.
How familiar are you with addiction?
Well, I'm not.
Exactly.
Other than years
So
of
we
listening
can't
to
relate.
Love Life as a teenager.
Because he went through rehab. He put himself trying to get himself clean. He just got addicted at a young age, and he just couldn't shake it.
Yeah,
His
how old was he?
His
Like
bad
22?
decision. His one bad decision was getting addicted way back when he was younger, before he did all this good work.
Right.
You know what I mean? And now he's just suffered the consequences.
Yeah, because he's a high caliber actor doesn't mean he can't fight addiction.
Yeah, I mean he has a family, and he did try and fight it.
Right. You know, I'm
It
sure
would
they
be
help.
one thing if he.
You know what it was? You know what it was? He's a Denver Bronco fan, and
Oh.
he saw the first quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. Here
Just
He
saying.
needed to
Here we
soothe
go.
the pain.
there it is.
Watching the
Here,
first quarter.
and there it is.
I was
First,
talking
first
to Chris. I said, if it was the fucking Chargers, Fonzo would not shut the fuck up for an hour straight about how terrible the Chargers are. So,
I was telling Tony, like I
I'll
was
make
telling
a
Tony.
couple little jokes here and there, but
Oh yeah, yeah, of course, fire away. Yeah, I was just telling Tony, I'm more shocked of anything. I'm more shocked.
huge surprise. I've
Like
I've
nobody
never
saw that
seen
coming.
a team get the shit kicked out of them so bad in the Super Bowl.
Right.
I mean, they weren't even they weren't the Denver Broncos. They were a totally different team.
That's what I told Tony. I go, it's like somebody else suited up for them. Like I don't.
Bizarre.
I go, you have them play again. It's a different. It's a better
Yeah.
game. Like
Yeah, I don't know. It was bizarre.
like I
And
said,
I checked that about halftime or the kick return after halftime. I was like,
Yeah.
are you fucking kidding me?
right. I was like, that's it. Like if they had any chance to come back before that play, you know, it was just nuts. Like I was more shocked. Like it wasn't like a close
Yeah,
game, so I was
shocked
nervous the
very-
entire game. I was
It
just
was
like,
shocking. It
Yeah.
was well, and that's the neat
like
thing
a
about
Twilight Zone.
that's the weird thing about the Super Bowl is it's typically two teams that don't see each other ever, and so the matchups can be weird, and that's the thing. I love
But with
about
our first snap in offense is a safety. It goes over his head. I was like, oh shit, this is bad.
This is we showed up to the party like 5 minutes into the game, and I was like, they had already scored a safety. He goes, yeah, they got punted it. I was like, oh yeah, wow, that's fucking trippy.
Yeah. So even
But
when it
then
was
immediately he's throwing interceptions and then a pick six, and I was like,
Right.
oh, this shit's getting ugly.
yeah, it doesn't get any better when he.
I
plays
never.
like
We
that.
didn't. We left before the fourth quarter. We left when
Okay.
there was like 5 minutes left of the.
Yeah,
of
when
the-
it's
typical.
Yeah.
it was third when they. I left right when they scored the first touchdown. Their only
Yeah.
touchdown.
Okay. Yeah, it was when it was 15-0, I was like, okay, that's still cool. You know, even at 22, I was still all right because I'm like,
Fucking
we've come
Peyton,
back from
man.
worse.
You're
Yeah.
almost happy Peyton is a couple points behind because he's got the Peyton Manning arm.
But we just couldn't. It was just weird. It was 3 and out, and just nobody can hold on to the ball. I mean, there was one play where Seattle didn't even try tackling Demaryius. He just went for the ball and punched it out.
Yeah, the fumble, yeah. Yeah, weird
So
shit.
there, I'm just like shocked. I'm like not even mad. I'm just like, what the hell is going on right now? This was like the weirdest game I've ever seen. I've never seen them. I've been watching them all season long. I've never seen them play like that. You know, I'm like, what a day to play this shitty. You know?
Well, they're gonna start calling Peyton Manning like the choke because he's never been amazing in playoffs. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's had pretty bad record against the Chargers in the playoffs.
That's just the worst. It's just like, man, they can't just like not talk, like always have to talk about that, you know. And
and they are
unfortunately,
never gonna let that motherfucker live it up. They'll
Yeah.
never because he was throwing
instead of
interceptions.
taking sacks, yeah, he should have. Those 2 picks would have been sacks.
Yeah,
if he-
the intercept, the pick six, obviously it was tipped at the line,
Mm-hmm.
but he was throwing it on his back foot.
He's trying too much. Yeah, just take the
Yeah,
sack.
I mean, there was a lot of should have been interceptions, like defense should have been there, and I was like, who the fuck is Peyton throwing it to? Like,
And the
Yeah,
defense
he's
was
gonna
doing their part. They held him off to 2 field goals in the first. You know,
and it's not
Marshawn
like,
wasn't running. We were stuffing him. He wasn't getting any yards. I think he only got 39 yards.
Peyton didn't have the most amazing season of his fucking career, followed by one of the worst games of his life.
So weird. And he
Yeah.
just won MVP the night before.
Yeah, I mean, he was arguably the best quarterback in the league. I mean, almost not arguably. I mean,
Tom Brady's like, nope, not anymore.
Tom
You know,
Brady's like,
he's probably like,
Peyton Manning
not in
can
that
suck
conversation
my
anymore.
nuts.
Yeah. So,
And Eli's like, and I.
yeah. What? You cut out. Did you hear that, Tony?
What?
He cut out.
Yeah, I hear him cut out. I
Okay.
did hear him cut out.
Is he still there?
I was off taking a nap.
I can't hear him.
Still can't hear you.
Okay. All right, and we lost him.
Nope, nothing. Oh, look at me! I can dance.
I can spin around.
I can spin around.
Can he hear us?
Dum, 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 dum.
Checking his mic, checking it twice. Nope. Yeah, you're headbanging. All right, cool. So Tony, if we do the birthdays, you're the only one that's gonna play. You're gonna win because I can't hear his answer.
You have to lip read his answer.
Yeah, he'll have to type it in, but he's in the chat room, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, now he's not even sitting there.
Hey, he's gonna leave, and he left.
Professionals, I tell you.
I'm telling you, look at that. And he's back. Nope, he's not.
Nope.
He said no. I see him on Skype, but on the site, he just now showed up. Man, that's a long delay.
That's a big delay.
Jeez, why is that?
It's just broadcasting internet mumbo jumbo.
Okay, Harley, can you go fuck yourself? Can you hear that? Nod if you're in Milwaukee. Yep. All right, he can't hear us. So yeah. So
Oh, he can.
All right. He can hear us. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, he can.
Can't hear
Do
him.
you not
Okay,
see him
great.
fuck himself right now?
Yeah, he is fucking himself. Yeah, fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself hard. All right, Tony. Well, congratulations, Tony. You're the winner of all the games tonight. Because there you go. Oh, real quick though. Hey, if you had to guess how old Gemma Arterton is, how old do you think she is?
Gemma Arterton. Oh yeah. All right. She's gonna be 33, and we're banging.
You're banging, huh? What do you say,
yeah,
Harley?
right away.
What's that, Harley? Yeah, did you get that, Tony? I can't hear what he said. Oh, there he is.
He's giving her a Heimlich. Oh, we just heard him, and then he.
I know. We heard him laugh. Like he was by the microphone, and now he's gone. And now he's gone, right?
He looks like it. There we go. Now he's
Oh.
back.
All right, I reset the call and I was able to restart the mic. Okay.
Here, Gemma Arterton. He's like, oh, I better fix this shit.
Yeah, he's like, oh fuck this, I'm fixing it right now. How old, Harley?
She's 32.
You say 32. Tony says 33. And what are you doing, Harley?
Oh, I'm hitting it.
He said Fonzo said there's all girls tonight.
Let me.
And
hit
I'm
it from
curious-
the back,
I'm curious
but I
if we
won't
can only
get-
get-
No, I want to marry Gemma. Yeah, I think she's British too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. She's 28.
No way.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wow,
dude.
fuck,
She's
we done
young.
fucked up.
Uh huh.
She all fucked up.
Harley's marrying her though.
Barely.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She's gonna get a divorce when she finds out what you guessed.
Yeah, exactly. No shit. All right. How about Miss Emily Rose?
Emily Rose.
Emily Rose.
Shit, I don't recognize the name. She sounds younger though. I'm gonna go 26.
Oh. How old?
I'll bang her too.
Emily Rose. She's older. She's 35. And I'll hit it.
All right. I was trying to find out. Which,
Emily Rose. She's younger. Fuck, I don't want to kill her. I'll have to marry her then.
okay, she's
just
an
in case.
actress. She was on Haven, and
Haven.
she's done voices for the Uncharted series. Actually, all three of them. Huh. Interesting. That's cool. She is 33.
Oh, there you go.
Damn.
Not bad on the eyes too.
All right, now time to look her up.
All right.
Emily Rose, you said?
Yeah. So Harley won. Then he got all of them, right?
Damn, yeah, he did. He got all the girls.
Jesus. And one last one, Christy Brinkley.
Aw, do I have to kill
Jesus,
Christy
she's
Brinkley?
Fucking 42, and she's dead.
She's
She's,
Heroin with Seymour Hoffman.
she's 51, and I gotta kill her.
she's 60.
Damn, 60. That's right, she's 60. She was 50. I remember because I saw a picture of her when she was 55. Harley, you're done. You're gone. I can't hear you anymore. He came in, banged him, married him, and left.
Exactly. He came, he saw, he conquered. That's hilarious.
Man, I was all off my game today.
Yeah, dude, what happened? You got gem on the brain. You're just like lost it.
Mm-hmm.
Know what to think.
It's too bad.
Oh, Tony, you checking out the Lego movie?
Yeah, I'm excited about that one. When's it
Nice.
coming out?
This Friday.
Cool.
Taking
I
crew to
don't know if I'll see it this weekend, but I'm definitely want to see it in the theater.
Yeah, I'm taking crew to see it on Sunday.
Cool.
Nice. So he is out again. So we're gonna start reviewing the movie. Well, we can't do box office because he ain't here.
We just got a lip read. We gotta do a lip read
That's it.
for Harley.
All right. Okay. Hey, let's do bad lip reading. Go,
Bad
Tony.
lip
Go.
reading of Harley.
Ready? Go.
He's gone.
Nah, pretend he's still there. Go.
You hear me?
What would he say?
You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fortunately.
Okay, I think what's happened is the cable is bad. Either the cable is bad or the microphone is bad, but something's bad. Like if I just
bad.
brush up against the cable, it disconnects it, and it won't reconnect unless I kill the call. So I just have to make damn sure I don't touch the microphone.
I punched a high school kid in the knee. that was one of the bad lip readings.
Oh, that's right.
I punched a high school kid in the knee. I found a stick. It's like never. What is this? There's one. My neighbor went to a cat party. And there's one weird guy. He's got like long hair. He's like, don't loan out or don't get a loan for a cat. But one of the funniest one is this guy. He has like these weird like gray eyes, and it's like, I seen the ghost. And it has this weird cool
Yeah,
like
yeah,
robot
that's
voice.
right.
You see that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a trip, huh?
Uh-huh.
So all the movies in the top 5 are money makers. Lone Survivor made a bunch of money. I mean, they haven't made any money this weekend, but they did pretty good overall. Lone Survivor's made $100 million over $40 million budget. The Nut Job has made $50 over $40 million budget.
Is that a
The
book title?
I don't know. The Awkward Moment is a new film this week. It only made $10 million, but it's only an $8 million budget. Frozen has made $360 million fucking dollars on a $150 million $150 budget. But the number one film for 3 weeks in a fucking
Ride Along.
row is Ride Along. It's made 92.9,
Are you
and it
serious?
was $25 million. So it's almost made $100 million.
My whole family loved that film.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you go see it?
I have not yet.
Yeah. You want it?
Yeah, because my family, I guess, recommends it.
Yeah.
Of course,
Harley, it's a
I
mute
should know
button, for
better.
God's sakes. The time we don't want him to talk, he coughs all over the fucking microphone. We
Yeah.
can hear him.
Well, he can't. No, he can't touch a mic.
Why? Don't fuck it up.
He gets permanently muted. There it is. He just got permanently muted.
Because he touched the mic?
He probably did. He probably got a cough particle on his mic.
Cough particle. Oh, man. Yep, there he goes. We lost him again. This fucking guy. Can we hear him? Can we hear him?
You back?
Yeah,
Oh, there
hear
we
him.
go. He soft muted.
Okay. So, goddamn, right along, huh? Man, good for good for Cube.
Yeah, good, yeah.
Kevin Hart. Like, you know what's crazy? There's a picture of Floyd Mayweather who put $10.2 million on the Broncos.
Oh,
I don't know if you saw that picture. Him at some betting place. Tony's gonna look up the picture. Look at Tony.
oh yeah.
You can't not see the picture. It's pretty funny. So real
With a
quick.
bunch of cash.
Yeah, he's looking at the camera like, "Yo, look at me. I'm an idiot. I'm Money Mayweather. I like to spend money like it's going out of style." So he's more pissed than I am. So actually, I don't know. He probably makes that in a fight. So he owns a private jet. So
Yeah.
he's got a lot of money. Yeah, there's right there.
It is.
That's gone.
Yep.
Phew. Crazy, huh?
Yeah,
That much money just gone.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Well, just that much money.
Right.
He probably pulled that from his medicine cabinet.
Exactly. Yeah. That was in a sock.
That sucks. Yeah.
One sock. All right, cool. All right, so check it out, guys. So it was my homework this week, right?
Yep.
I chose a little R-rated flick. Came out 2013, called Escape Plan. When a structural security authority finds himself set up and incarcerated in the world's most secret and secure prison, he has to use his skills to escape with help from the inside. And the name, who directed it, has a bunch of weird symbols. He might be alien. There's a circle above the A. There's a semicolon over
There's
the
an
O.
umlaut above the O, and there's a what's that called above the A?
Did you say that? Did you what? Wait, say that again.
It's an umlaut.
Is that a dinosaur in the new Transformers movie?
I think that's the official name of the ooze.
Michael Hafstrom, right?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Well, the movie, what's got going for it? It's got Stallone and Arnold, right? You know, and
Yeah,
and
I mean,
it's not the
this is-
Expendables. Stallone, Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, they're both the lead actors.
Let me just say this. Right off the bat. Why the fuck did these two guys not make a movie in their prime?
Seriously.
Man, that
They're
would
too busy
I read
being
an article
stars.
saying they always were thinking about it, but
Right.
you know,
Yeah, they're too busy being stars of their own.
Yeah, they're
there's-
doing competing,
got
but-
involved,
but-
and then Arnold became the governor. You know,
But just
so-
like they're like Rambo, the way he looked, and Arnold and Commando. Could you fucking imagine them in their prime?
yeah,
It'd be just fucking. It'd be necks cracking here and there. Be 100 rounds of ammo. They would never get shot.
fuck
And it's just-
100, it'd be thousands and
Well, that's true.
thousands of rounds.
That's true. It'd have been amazing. But so yeah, we get this movie where Stallone plays and you know what's funny? Real quick before I get into it, this movie could have been played by anybody, different actors. You know what I mean? Like I mean, you could say that for any movie, but I'm saying like a Liam Neeson and a Kevin Costner could have been in these two roles, right?
Certainly.
Or because Stallone's playing a brilliant man, you know, and he's pretty, and he's a smart guy. You know,
I don't know. It's
heard him in
that
interviews.
there's a presence that you need in order to be able to get away with shit in a prison. And a
but
skinny guy
right.
is gonna have that presence to
See,
be
that
like,
was-
yeah, don't fuck with me.
That's true because I was having that conversation with myself. I was going over it when I was watching it,
Yeah.
and then you're right. I came across that thought. I go, yeah, you can put like Liam Neeson in there. He can play the smart guy, but then Stallone fits that motherfucking role when he's in prison.
Yeah.
You're like, you ain't gonna fuck with that dude.
Like one of those first scenes, like they're like, get down on the ground, and he's just standing there with his chest out, like, fucking make me, you know,
Right.
like he's got that presence. It's just,
Right. Yeah, and essentially this is like a '90s movie, right? Just came out now, you know.
Yeah, it's an interesting, totally, you have to suspend all disbelief, especially as, like, plotting things get revealed about where they are. You're like, are you fucking kidding me? They're on a... Really?
Not
Like,
a boat, motherfucker.
and then it's like, neither one of these guys are acting. All the action of them, there's some action towards the end, but
That's
it's
the thing,
not...
There wasn't that much action, but
No.
the acting. I thought they were good together. I thought they were
thought
great.
they were
Oh, I
together.
thought together they were fine.
They were
but-
great, man, and they didn't do a lot of like, I'm too old for this shit, old jokes.
Yeah, I hated
appreciated
that.
that.
shit.
I appreciate they didn't do that.
They just kind of kept it straight up, and it was interesting because this is the kind of movie that I should and will always hate, and I'm like an hour into this movie, and I'm eating it up. I'm going,
Okay, thank
this
you.
movie's fucking badass, yo. Like Stallone's like breaking out of prisons and he's looking at shit, and all of a sudden now we got Arnold and he's like, oh fuck, he looks good with the goatee and shit.
Oh, you want
and they're
to
all
play ball.
fucking beating. And I'm like, dude, this movie's a fucking blast. I'm like, I want to know why he's in there. I want to know how he's gonna get out. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to do the Tony program, like put it on one monitor and do my fucking homework and shit. And I keep
Yeah.
pausing the movie because I gotta do something and then go back to the movie because I had so much fun with this fucking movie,
Yeah,
even though
and-
it was fucking terrible. Like,
Yeah, it's,
Like, I
it's-
just-
yeah, it's kind of long,
was
but it's
weird.
just. But I'm with you too. I'm in it the whole time.
The whole time, man.
The pacing's great. You know, you get he escapes the first prison. You're like, whoa, wait a minute, you're not gonna fucking show me, you know? But then they go back and then he explains everything.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that's fucking badass, you know?
yeah, it was.
So I'm into it, and then fucking 50 Cent comes on the screen. I'm like, you gotta be.
He's not in
fucking
it very
kidding me.
much, luckily.
You gotta be fucking shitting me. And I love the fact that Stallone called him a techno thug.
The techno thug.
I'm like, yo, techno thug. I want a techno thug. MCP, you need to step your game up. You've been MCP your whole life here. You know,
It's gonna be Teenage Mutant Ninja Techno Thugs.
that's true. I'm like, come on, he's the fucking greatest hacker. You know, it's like, come on, seriously. I love the relationship.
And then, of course, they have to have a really hot CIA agent. You're like, dude, if you're a fucking model, you don't go work for the CIA. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I also like the chick from Gone Baby Gone though, playing us Stallone's chick, Amy Ryan, who's like who works in the same company with fucking slimy
she's she's in one of the seasons of The Wire.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she was good in this too.
She's good
I thought Stallone was great. Yeah, I thought he was
Yeah,
convincing.
she played like she cared, but she still got to get the job done.
Yeah. And he just, that's his job. He just like breaking. And the Sam Neill showing up. Motherfucking Sam Neill as a doctor.
Yeah, that was a weird
that was cool.
cameo almost.
I was like, hey, cool, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's all good.
Vinny Jones
What
in the house.
Diesel.
Yeah, I thought his
And
casting
then
was
motherfucking Caviezel with the most fucking punchable face. The most, every time he spoke.
Every time
the
he
most
stroked
smug.
his tie,
Oh,
just want to punch him in the throat.
oh, right?
Going like this. He's just like
Everything.
stroking his tie. It's like,
Every fucking time. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with Harley, man. I'm watching at the time, looking at the time, I'm like, oh, it's this part. I'm not looking at the time like I'm bored, but looking just to see, And I'm like, and I'm fucking into it, man. Like,
I was into it.
There's all these crazy, like it's the worst, like, prison of all time. You could have all these most dastardly, crazy villains. It could have been like Lockout. You could have just had all these crazy motherfuckers, but they didn't go that route. And I thought like that was different. Because they could have had a couple action
and I
scenes
like
here
that
and
they
there.
kind of explained it right off the bat. It wasn't necessarily a place for the worst criminals.
Or
It was a place where people
political
paid
prison.
where they didn't want that person to exist anymore.
political prison.
Political, exactly.
Yeah.
Like right off the bat, they're calling them assets. I was like, oh shit, these aren't prisoners. These are assets. They don't want them to die.
Yeah.
They just got to keep them alive, but under the radar.
Yeah.
Well, that's where that's the fault of the movie is you wouldn't spend millions and millions of dollars keeping these people disappeared forever. You
But
would
aren't the
just
people
have
that are
them
trying to keep
killed.
them disappeared, paying them pain, and keeping it
Yeah,
funny?
that's the
but like
thing. It's like you would have those people killed. Like you wouldn't keep them in an expensive.
Well, unless you're a political, like someone in a high office that's like that doesn't want blood on his hands or
Well, it
whatever.
seems like they break them down. They get information out of them. They
Right.
they trade them. They exchange them. They sell them to other people. They keep them alive just so they can build a story. Then they release them again or something. They're an asset, meaning that you could do whatever. You could build a story around them, type thing.
Yeah.
That's
Right,
kind of
right.
how I interpreted it.
Yeah. No, I was having a blast.
Yeah,
with
I
that.
had a lot of fun with this movie. Like,
Yeah.
strangely, I mean, I was constantly like, especially towards the end, I was like, wait a second, what the fuck? There was certainly, I mean, I'll admit I had to go on Wikipedia and look up the plot synopsis to find out exactly, like, wait a second, at the end on the beach, I was like, what? Who? What? When? I mean, it was all too kind of weird at the end kind of thing. So, but once I kind of like, oh, okay, I get it. That makes sense. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I would totally recommend it. It's not a movie I would watch a bunch, like a repeat.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things where it's like, I like a good prison breakout film,
Yeah.
Kind
A
of thing.
smart
Like,
prison breakup.
yeah, like how
Yeah.
is he gonna fucking?
And this
break
guy
out
makes a
of this
living
one?
out of it, and he wrote a book on it. And
Mm-hmm.
Jim Caviezel studied the shit out of it.
Yeah, especially the first, like you said, the opening, how he gets out.
And then we get a Stallone Arnold fucking fist fight, yo. It was fucking badass.
Yeah,
He fucking makes
they're
fun of him
all-
when he punches him.
Yeah, what does he say? Like you punch or God,
He
what
punch
did
like a
he say?
vegetarian.
Yeah, you punch like a vegetarian. What the fuck is that?
It's like that all you got? You punch him in the stomach. He's like, oh, that's better. So that's
And then
cool.
Arnold
Just
speaking in
pretend.
German. I was like, check it out.
Yeah.
Fuck. And then I looked it
Little
up.
acting chops.
He was doing a voice. There was somebody else doing the voice dubbing for him.
Oh,
That wasn't
no way.
actually Arnold's voice.
Why you gotta spoil that for us?
Sorry.
Why you gotta be a dick? See, can you go back, Tony, and rewind that and fucking edit that shit out, motherfucker? Tony's looking at
I can't stop it.
Oh,
You know,
man.
that's what we got. was we got Tango and Cash. We got Arnold, or we got Stallone and what's his name in the late 80s.
Yeah.
We didn't get
And
we
I'm
didn't
like,
get
right.
What I thought was kind of interesting is
again.
that Schwarzenegger didn't play. He was almost he played a supporting role.
Yeah, it was a comedic role.
Yeah, and a comedic role at that. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. I thought I thought it was so cool. The big reveal where they were at. You didn't like that, Harley? I thought that was kind of cool.
No, I didn't I didn't dislike it. I was just kind of confused when the girl shows up, and I was like, "What?"
No. The mid reveal, not that part. Like where they were.
The boat.
Oh
no, that was cool. I dug it.
Yeah,
I have to say.
Funny can believe.
Oh yeah. Spoiler alert. Well, Tony said it too earlier.
Oh, I did. Why are you trying to throw him under the bus? Why are you trying to throw him under the boat? Dude, I got a big time fucking action boner when they did that slow mo with Arnold and he's taking that gun out. You know what I'm talking about, the helicopter?
Oh yeah.
When he unhinged the big. Yes. I was. Yeah. You should have heard.
Oh, when Arnold unhinges the 249 and he's just like, I was just waiting for the commando like biceps. Muscles to be all. Yeah.
What were you saying, Tony?
He's kind of pulling a Rambo.
No, I was like a little kid at that scene, man.
Yeah, so bad. He shows his eyes turn around. He goes slow mo. He turns around. He got this look like, oh shit, about to go commando on her ass. It takes off. It's just a slow mo twitch as you hear. You're like, oh fuck yeah, this shit's awesome.
Yeah.
Because you had to get that. And then
like I said, for me it was a weird film because it's the kind of film that I just can't enjoy. And I was fucking loving the shit out of this movie from minute one, and it just kept on being fun. I mean, it gets a little like cliche actiony towards the end, the shootouts and stuff.
Yeah,
I get it; it's all good. They got to do that.
You got to end your movie with a high note like that too, man.
Yeah. That's all I get. But the movie was a high buy that for $1 before that action. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too.
So,
yeah, I'm right with you.
No, for me, ultimately, it was a solid buy that for $1.
Yeah, same here. Tony?
Same here.
Nice.
I'd buy that for $1.
The only question I have
here it goes
is what happened to poor Jurassic Park guy?
The doctor.
They just left him They just left him there.
Well, the thing didn't blow up, so
Yeah,
he can find a job somewhere else. He's a doctor for crying
No,
out loud.
I'm curious. Does Vincent D'Onofrio survive?
Fuck that guy. Oh, fuck that. That guy's being tortured. He's gonna be suffering in that car, in that cargo.
Oh yeah,
No, he's sweating like a
he's just gonna
motherfucker.
suffocate.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing I did enjoy: the explosion. You saw the full fucking body on fire.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
no, who? Caviezel?
Yeah, Caviezel.
Oh
Yeah.
Like when they blew up the body, it's like his body's just like ragdolling, all in flames. I'm like,
Oh, I have to look
You don't
for that
normally
again.
see
They
that.
wanted to get all like rated R at the end.
Yeah,
Like,
but it is rated R, so yeah. why not?
I know. But
And he's
they
just
wanted,
flopping
like,
around, all on fire.
Oh, I
was like,
missed
okay.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta see
Yeah.
that.
Although he had like the cheesiest line, he's like, "Oh, that sucks," or "Oh well." or
Well, he was
something.
like that always. He was smug about everything.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he be smug about his own fucking demise too? Why not? You know. But Stiller's going.
But I just love that because normally in the explosion scene,
Yeah.
that's it. You see the explosion.
You see
But in this
explode,
one, you saw his fucking body like it exploded.
He had a body,
and it
yeah.
flung his body out. Just like,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
time.
I think Vincent D'Onofrio he got founded by some Somali pirates, and they took him. They kidnapped his dumbass. So cool, yeah. So that was a escape plan. Yeah, all $3.
Yeah, that was fun.
For $1, everybody. Cool. So what was the extra credit there, Harley?
American Beauty.
That's right. When was the last time you guys saw it?
I saw it once 10 years ago.
Whoa, wow! You've only seen it once, huh? You want to check it out again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Well, we were talking about Sam. We were talking about Kevin Spacey and how what a brilliant actor he was, and then obviously Annette
K-Pax,
Bening
that's right.
is always good. Yeah, K-Pax, and then Sam Mendes is a highly regarded director. I have mixed bag with him, and then I remember the movie being about him sort of getting like falling in love with his daughter's, peer, and then and that's all I remember. And then I totally forgot that he announces at the very beginning of the movie he's going to die. I totally forgot how he dies. Spoiler
And he kind
alert.
of narrates it.
Yeah, I like
back.
that. So all the details I totally forgot. So it was essentially like seeing the movie for the first time.
Okay.
And it's a really good movie. It really is. It's a heavy film. I mean, it's not super. Although it has some good light humor.
Yeah. When he's getting
You know,
blazed
the
up with
scene-
the
scenes dealing with the teenage boy, the smoker. You know,
talking about
like, that's-
Reanimator.
that's
That
a
shit's
lot of
awesome.
Reanimator, right?
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. So, it's.
But the paper
It's a-
bag flying in the air.
Oh
Paper
yeah,
bag.
yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah, yeah.
Who was
So-
creepy? Who's creepier, Wes Bentley in this movie or Jim Caviezel in Escape Plan?
Oh.
Well,
Wes Bentley. Yeah. No, he's kind of creepy at the beginning, and then
beginning he starts off that way, but
but then obviously he warms up. And once you realize his fucking dad, Chris Cooper's such a good actor too.
Yeah.
You know, and Peter Gallagher, he's so fucking slimy.
Oh yeah.
The strength of
My
the
favorite
film-
scenes of that movie with him is he was making a shit out of that bed. Like the fucking bed frames. Like I love that scene. The lady spit up in the air and her hair's still like
who's the
perfect.
king?
Yeah, that's right.
Who's the king? That's right. That was so funny. I think one of the strengths of the film relies on all the supporting characters and you really getting a feel for them
Yes.
and all their stories. You really feel for Wes Bentley's parents, his mom. She's like in this. She's like shell shocked and from her husband being this fucking crazy conservative ex-military who introduces himself as a Marine.
Military leader. Sorry.
Yeah,
I thought
every
you were
single
going-
time.
I thought you were going that two route.
No. And then, obviously the Annette Bening. The only thing I thought was kind of lazy film writing was her cheating on her husband, spoiler alert, because it just makes her the bad guy. And I kind of thought that was kind of lazy. Was like,
They're kind
not
of
that
like
it's-
at its meat though. Like
Well,
you
they
know.
kind of led up to it
Yeah.
with their sexual lives.
yeah, no, I mean, they hate each other. I mean, they don't love each other. They don't want to be together. You know, when she's like, if keep fucking with me and I'll divorce your ass. And it's like, God damn, bitch. Like, so they really paint her to be the bad guy. And then obviously the Mina, is it Mena or Mina?
Mina Suvari.
Yeah.
She's obviously, she's lovely in the film, but she also is played as kind of a whore, like leading on the dad and, kind of stuff. So it ends up kind of being slightly chauvinistic, the film.
But I think that was part of the point. That was the big reveal, was that she was just acting like
she never
never actually was.
Oh yeah.
Right.
No.
You know, and I thought that was very well
she,
done, too.
like she's still a kid, you know what I mean? Like who doesn't like to feel like they're wanted or loved or needed or
Sure. No,
and
I'm
then
sure
and he
many women have done the same thing in her position.
yeah. I mean, he was jerking out for rose petals falling out down her, like.
Well,
when he
did you
was-
catch?
Those are cool scenes, like cinematography wise. I dig those scenes.
Well, there's a
Although
lot
we
of,
get,
Wait, what were you saying, Tony?
Well,
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
imagery of the rose petals.
Yeah.
It's funny. We had Lane and I watched this together, and man, we talked about this film a lot because there's a lot of psychological stuff in it with all
Yeah.
the characters, and
Yeah.
one of the things that like completely surprised me. She saw like 5 seconds of the intro to the what's his face, the military guy's family, Chris Cooper.
Yeah.
She saw 5 seconds. She's like, she beats her. He abuses the family. I'm like, what the fuck? Like right away, she caught it.
Yeah.
Like the acting was so well done and like directing it for the film that within 5 seconds, she's like, he abuses the family. I was amazed, and so that made me start thinking about all the interesting little psychology that they put into all the different characters of the film, and that's what really sells a film for me.
Uh-huh.
It was how well
You don't get Chris Cooper to play a nice guy too, though.
Yeah, well. But going back to the rose petals,
Yeah.
his wife always planted the red roses.
Oh, that's
He always
right.
planted the red roses. And so the fact that he always imagined rose petals in his fantasies it was like, there's got to be something there. And we're thinking that he was actually in love with his wife. He even revealed it when he was drinking the beer and he was trying to, seduce her on the couch. Right. He was saying like, yeah, where's that girl that, flashed the helicopters and whatnot?
Well, and at the end, when she gets home, she falls on his clothes. So at the end with Annette, she still wants to rekindle. She feels genuinely bad for cheating on him, and like I think she misses it.
So I thought that was really well done with that his fantasy wasn't with the girl. It was just he was missing that sex. He's missing his woman.
Absolutely.
It was really cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought Thora Birch was good too. Thora
Birch,
as her daughter.
She's very well. No, actually, I thought her acting was poor.
Well, she plays the same role though. She's like always like that same.
Awkward.
She's playing that scene awkward. Yeah, that you ever see Ghost World?
Yeah, but even when she's like trying to act like serious with her friend and be, like they're just casual chit chatting, I'm not. I don't know. I'm just not believing her. I didn't feel her acting. I don't know.
See, I thought she did a good job. She was always very awkward, very weird, which is what the character's supposed to be.
No, I agree, but
like they're weird. Like right at the beginning when they're doing the cheerleading dance routine, she was very awkward in it. Like she wasn't smooth. She was very choppy, and she just didn't look like she was in it. She was just like, "Hurry up and let this be over" type thing.
Right.
And that's what sold me. It's like she played. She convinced.
The writing of the film is amazing. It's a very well written film, and to say at the very beginning what's going to happen, and then how, and then who does it at the end, you're like, I mean, it just gets
But just well written characters too, because I mean, each one has its own little story, and then you care for some, you care for no, you could care for Wes Bentley. You're just like, what's this guy like? Why is he so strange? But Thora Birch just really likes him, and like. All right, he'll burn a message on your lawn. He don't care. Like, even and then she likes him too. Like I said, every girl just wants to be loved or liked, and when he's watching her, she likes it.
Yeah.
Someone's noticing her, and she likes it. And Mina Suvari, same with the dad.
She didn't like it, but see, she didn't like it at first. It's only after the Mina Suvari character talked about. It's always nice.
Oh, he's looking at me.
Looking at me, and
she also liked it when he said, "I'm not obsessed. I'm just interested."
No, I don't think she.
He just kind of straight out and came it and was like honest, and I thought that meant a lot because as soon as he said that, she was like, "Oh," like you could just tell there was something like she lowered her guard down when he said
just a little bit though, because the true moment came later when he was filming her, and she's like, "Can you please stop?" He said, "Okay," and she's like, "Wow, okay." All I had to do was ask.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home with this guy.
Yeah. And she's like, I think I'll walk home too. I was like, oh shit.
Tony's pervert ass would have kept recording. He would turn on the camera.
The scene with
I just lowered it. Like sure,
that's right.
Scott Bakula. I love the scene with the two gay next door neighbors.
Yeah.
They introduce themselves to the Chris Cooper character, and he's like, all right, what are you selling? Stop the bullshit. What are you guys selling? They're like, nothing. And he goes, well, what's your profession? You said
your partners, right? What's your
your partners, and I could just see the characters going on. Oh fuck, we got one of those fucking homophobic assholes.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
I thought that was so funny.
Yeah. No, but yeah, it's really written. It's an amazing looking film too. It's from the guy that gave us Skyline, right? Or Skyfall. I'm sorry, Skyfall. I've revisited this movie a couple times just because I've always when I first watched it, I remember like a long time ago. I remember there's people saying how good it was, so I'm gonna check it out, and it's just funny to see. You don't really see that character like Kevin Spacey kind of falling for the friend's daughter. I mean, we don't see that much, And Kevin Spacey's just a good actor. He could play a scary ass motherfucker in Seven. And he can play a schlub too. Talk about another great, amazing actor that can be diverse. Oh,
I'm sure he's a fucking heroin addict who'll die in a dead.
This fucking guy. God damn it, man! One time, can you just have a heart? Fuck. How do you follow that out? How do you follow that?
It's tragic that somebody.
But it's not like the way. You'll probably die too from heroin overdose. Yeah, real tragic. Like there lies Harley, the fucking asshole of the world, biggest dick in the
Died from an asshole overdose.
Exactly. Died of dick consumption, overdose of dick in his mouth. See, I was saying something nice about Kevin Spacey. Now I'm fucking insulting Harley, and I don't want to do that. I'm talking American Beauty.
Well, just his versatility. In this one, he's playing.
Yeah,
kind
like
of
I love that
freaky,
scene of him in the
good
drive-through. It's him in the drive-through.
Oh God,
Oh,
yeah.
It's about the most
That's
minimalist
right.
job ever. He's like, sir, you're overqualified. I don't want this job.
He gets a job though. Like he genuinely wants to do the fucking
He's like, I
job.
want the job with the least responsibility.
Yeah.
I just
No,
want
the
smoke
move
and get him
the
in
thing
face.
that really
You're like,
does,
yeah, man. You're like, yes, you root for him because you're like, yeah, man.
Uh-huh.
Everyone's been there. Everyone's been shitted on, spit on. Like, fuck yeah, man. Fuck your job, man. Fuck this. I just want to get high, lift weights, listen to my music. You know, like, who hasn't felt that way? You know, and you're rooting for him because you like the guy. You know.
Yeah, for sure. And I think this one of the strengths of the film that really does give it some replayability is the comedy relief. Like, because it is such a heavy film, you need to keep it light. Otherwise, it's just going to be too hard. It's going to be Requiem for a Dream.
Which
you
is
know
funny
what I mean?
when on IMDb when you look at movies recommended, Requiem's there too.
Yeah, that's why it came to my mind because
Oh, okay.
you know.
Oh, then you
just
were
like
smart.
heavy
Just read
downer.
for the
You know,
list.
just like, and it's not too heavy. There's probably 4 or 5 genuinely like laugh out loud or chuckling moments or just genuine like smiling, enjoying yourself because you do remind yourself, fuck, it says that he dies in a matter of less than a year or some shit. Like, goddamn, like what the fuck kills this guy? You know what I mean? So, and then obviously it's kind of cool because it ends up sort of becoming this whodunit in the very end where you see like the gun in his head. You're just like, oh fuck, that's right, man. This is tragic. It's so hard. So,
But even that last scene was really well done. How?
Oh, yeah.
talk about your life flashes before his eyes, and he's talking about that last minute, but they keep replaying what every other character is doing in that last minute of his life or last
Yeah,
night
I
of his
dig
life.
that.
It was kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. It's weird. Like, I mean, I guess truth be told, it is a Slater. I mean, I would recommend it to everybody. I would rewatch it. It's really a brilliant film. You know, it's not for everybody. But
The music's kind of a staple. It's like if you hear it, if you were just to hear
Yes.
it, you would think
Yeah.
of this movie.
oh yeah. Good point. Yeah, the
Score.
yeah.
But yeah,
The score.
yeah. You know the yeah.
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 So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
I would say it's a Slater. I would say it's
Wow.
Yeah, because it is. I would rewatch it. I mean, it's like a low Slater, but it's it really is a brilliant. It's a Slater. That motherfucker's gonna be dead of old age here pretty soon.
This fucking guy. What are you doing? What are you playing? Just you're playing the Grim Reaper? You know Kevin Durant's
It's
new
like my
nickname is.
team lost today.
You know that Kevin Durant's the new nickname is the Slim Reaper. I'm gonna have to start calling you that. You're just killing off everybody. It was funny on Twitter. Pat Oswalt wrote, he's like he was quoting like the Grim Reaper, and he's like, oh fuck. He's like when Philip Seymour Hoffman's name came on his list, he goes, oh fuck, this guy. You know, he was like he was upset that he had to kill him. You know?
Yeah, he didn't want to.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. But yeah, sorry, Tony Harley, you were saying? Yeah. The opposite Shia LaBeouf. He don't even know that joke. He's laughing.
No, I know because he always says no, and I'm like yeah. So good. No, that was a good joke.
You gave it a Slater?
It's a kick-ass film. It really is. And truth be told, it deserves a Slater.
Nice. Yeah. I'd buy that for $1. Hit it, Tony.
That was a fucking movie.
That was for Harley.
All right.
Buy that for $1.
That's for you.
You think they'll have that in the new movie?
That's
Wow,
for-
you give it a Slater too, huh?
Yeah, you know,
Wow,
the fact
nice.
that I talked about that Lane and I talked about it for so long afterwards.
Yeah, that's the best
big
part.
for me. I mean, I know there's no bad parts of the film that I can think of, and it's a pretty damn good message. there's no. I kind of want to run it through my my movie
metrics. There you
metrics,
go.
yeah, just to see where all the strengths that I give it. But yeah, I totally dig the film. I think it's really well acted, really well scripted out. The direction, everything was really good about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you pointed out the music too. Yeah, I remember specifically thinking, yes, this song. I think about that plastic bag fucking floating around.
Yeah, exactly. Or or she's lying in the bed of rose petals
In the bed of the
it's
rose
falling
petals,
down.
right?
Like if you go like in the theater here by our house, Krikorian, you're in the bathroom. They play music scores from movies. If you hear that song, you're like, oh, that's American Beauty.
Yep, for sure.
It's always kind of cool. I always kind of dig that kind of stuff. Which was tripping me. I guess I'll mention it in extras. Anybody seen? What are we at right now in 2014 as far as new movies? Captain Phillips, Escape Plan.
Yeah.
What else have we gotten? I guess some of our
we missed
extra
a week.
credits okay.
So
we're-
that explains why we don't have that much.
Okay. So we're only at two or three.
Wolf of Wall Street, but
Okay. That's right.
But that made our top 10 of last year.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Because Runner I think was from last.
That's last year.
That was last year.
Yeah. The
I don't
2013.
think that would be our top 10 next year.
I think Wolf of Wall Street was our last 2013 movie, right? New one.
I think so.
Captain Phillips was a new 14.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Even though we're in February. Oh, because we missed a week. Okay, you're right. Okay. Interesting. All right. Any extras, you guys? You guys seen any extras?
I saw Men in Black today. Revisited.
Okay.
one?
Yeah. What?
Yeah, the original one. I just want to throw something on
Yeah.
TV just to.
Was it on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Okay.
I was trying to find Jurassic Park because we saw Escape Plan. I was like, that motherfucker's from Jurassic Park. She's like, what? I only saw it once, bitch. We need to watch Jurassic Park. So I was trying to find Jurassic Park. I couldn't find it.
Knocked my headphones off my computer. I laughed so hard. That's the way he said it. Bitch, you was in Jurassic Park once.
So,
That is true though. That is a travesty.
yeah. I was like, I got to find that thing on Blu-ray.
Talk about
play it
movies.
for her.
Oh, it looks
But
good
I
too.
settled for Men in Black.
Okay.
That's a lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
It's
She had
funny.
seen it before.
Yeah, we both seen it before.
Okay.
We both love the film, but it's been a while for both of us. So there was a lot of new things. I was like, well, as soon as the credits, like the opening credits start, the title credits,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh yeah, the music and the font, that unique lettering that they use.
Uh-huh.
I was like, I recognize, like, yeah, this I remember that from Men in Black. She's like, I don't recognize the film, and then it says Tommy Lee Jones. She's like, oh, yeah. I was like, yeah. That is like, he's still such a smooth motherfucker in the film.
Agent J and
K.
What is it? K. That's right.
Yeah, Agent J, Agent K, and Zed.
Does it make you want to watch the second and third now?
Kind of, yeah, definitely.
Interesting.
I've never seen the third one.
Yeah, me neither.
I've only
It's
seen the first
a-
two.
Portion.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think I reviewed it.
I think you
'cause
did, yeah.
It's a joke.
Mhm.
It's so bad. It
Like
really is.
like a
It's-
human abortion or an alien abortion.
Oh, like an alien abortion.
Oh boy.
No, it's like an abortion if an alien and a human had a child. The abortion happened. That's what kind of
A species abortion?
Yeah,
There you
it's
go.
bad.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, this is fun, man.
Hey, the first MIB, is that the one that has that little alien inside the robot head? Or
Yes,
it's
yes.
Vincent D'Onofrio. He's all like doing that
There's a
weird. Yeah, that guy. Which is an amazing
It's
effect.
fun.
It always
I
freaks
watched
me out,
that.
man,
I
'cause
watched that
it feels like his
couple
neck
months
is
back
really
with the
twisted like
girls.
that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
What girls? What?
I rewatched it a couple months back with Mazzy and Anna, and we had a lot of fun with the first one.
Yeah, it's fun. One of the things that stood out was how I remember the graphics being really cool when I first saw it. I was like, oh, these aliens look amazing. And then this time around, I was like, man, this is shit. This isn't that great.
Oh,
The physical ones were good.
Right.
They were like puppets or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like you get to spot the little details of the 3D now. Once you see something better, you go back to see something like this.
Yeah.
It's not up to par.
Puppet ones are cool. I always like that little cute one with the tentacles that throws up on them.
Yeah,
the
the
I
baby.
always like that. Yeah, and then doesn't that throw them around, get all big when like
Yeah.
in the foreground or whatever.
Before she delivers, he's getting like slammed on the car.
Yeah, it was a cool idea, right? It was cool with the little wand. It gave us the wand, It gave us
Oh yeah, the memory thing. Yeah. No,
It
it
was-
was.
It gave us the "We are the Men in Black, Galaxy Defenders." You know, yeah. Remember him chasing? Wasn't he chasing somebody?
Yeah, that's how he got recruited.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just a cool idea.
And,
like,
and there's so much fun things like the whole recruitment scene where he's like they're all like stuck in the little egg chairs and he's trying to open the packet of papers and he breaks his pencil. He's
that's
like,
right.
you know, and
That's right.
and then
they
like
give
drags
that
the
little- they
table
give
and
that-
it's,
Oh yeah, sorry, you were saying.
he's dragging the table and just making a bunch of noise or
That's right.
or they're in like the firing range and like all the military guys are going pop 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 pop. He's just like pop. So it's the little girl right in the middle of the forehead.
All these motherfucking aliens going around.
She's in the middle of
That bitch is crooked. Or what does he say? Like, that bitch is dirty or something.
They
she's
give
up
that.
to no good because she's way too young to
Yeah,
be
why
reading
she-
that
exactly.
quantum physics books.
That's right. And there's the scene with or is it? I think it's the first one where they give him that little ass gun. He's like, why? Why do I get this gun?
Noisy cricket.
It's all powerful. Yeah.
Blows his ass up, fucking-
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fun. I mean, it's
Yeah.
It was cool because it was like we got to see Nerf guns painted up to look badass.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, that's right.
And Will is like totally charismatic. You know, he's totally killing it in it.
Yeah. Well, it was
Him and
sort of
Tommy Lee
like
Jones work
And
good
then,
together.
and then the Fiorentino in it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
trying to- when they're at the morgue and she's like, I really need to show you something. He's like, oh, damn, girl, slow down a little bit.
That's right. Yeah. Is she the
Yeah, it's
second
a
one
lot of
too, though?
fun.
Right?
What's that?
She's in the second one too.
I would imagine so.
That's
'cause
somebody else. That's Laura Flynn Boyle.
Laura
Like,
Flynn Boyle is the bad guy in the second one.
That's right. With Johnny Knoxville. That's right.
Yeah, and Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah. She's a nurse or whatever. The one you're talking about, right?
She's a doctor in the
A
morgue.
doctor, right? She's like, I gotta
Yeah.
show you. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a fun movie, and like
Yeah,
the
that's
whole-
cool.
Yeah. There's nothing I thought it's outdated other than the graphics.
Mhm.
So it's still, I mean, I'd still give it a high buy for $1.
Nice.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah, for sure.
Very cool. Well, I woke up super early. Had a couple times. I had time to kill. I'm like, I can't move. My babies are with me, so I got the phone right next to me. Let me pop in a movie, and
Right.
I got Taken 2 on Ultraviolet. You buy a Blu-ray, you get Ultraviolet code.
Mhm.
Ronaldo buys the Blu-ray, gives me the Ultraviolet code, so I get a free movie. So thanks, D. I want to check out Taken 2 because I wanted to see it for a while, and I missed it when it came out. I love the first one. I'm a huge fan of the first one. I think we all are. And they're like, how the fuck can he get taken again? You know, Taken 2. What the fuck's happening, right? We get Liam Neeson. You know,
He's badass enough to get him back, but he's not badass enough to keep him.
yeah, exactly. What's his name in the movie again? Oh, Mills, Agent Mills, right? And he's taking his daughter her driving test. You know, who's plays a high school student, but even though she looks like she's 30, and I'm like thinking, are we gonna have his homies again, his friends? You know, like barbecuing again, like he did in the first one before he took off.
Right.
Yeah, and sure enough, there they are again. It's like, oh, cool. You know, they got everybody again, so that's cool. Famke Janssen, you know, playing his ex-wife. Harley's leaving. He don't want to listen to his review.
No, sorry. Like I said, I got home late and my cell phone's dead. I need to charge it tonight before I go to school tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and do it right now while I'm talking. Thanks.
I can hear you.
Okay. Go fuck yourself, motherfucker. Can you hear that, bitch?
Oh shit! Sorry,
What?
I was perving on Thora Birch.
Uh-huh.
She was born 10 days before me.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Perv away.
Oh yeah. Send her an email. Fan club.
Were you liking her? Were you liking her in the movie? Is that why you're looking her up?
Yeah, I was looking up. I always look up all the girls in all the movies we watch. and
Yeah,
stuff.
who doesn't? Thora Birch got some big old titty.
Yeah, she did.
That's it.
He always Googles to see if there's any naked pictures of him.
Exactly. That's what he's really
Goddamn
doing.
right.
That's what he's doing. Yeah. So then, so we get Agent Mills taking his daughter to take her driver test because she failed it 2 times. She can't pass it. Him and Famke Janssen have a little better relationship from the last movie because he saved his daughter. She's having marital problems, so we're like, oh, look at this. Are we gonna get back together? What are you guys setting up here? You know what I mean? This was directed by Oliver Megaton. What's this? His name can be real, right? Oliver Megaton.
Yeah.
Right? You always want to say Megatron, right?
I was gonna say, like, did you say Olaf Megatron?
Oliver Megatron. Like that's what you want to say. It's funny. He I think he did Predators, right? I think he directed Predators. and so he wants to take his family to a trip to Istanbul. He's got a job there. So let's go to a vacation place that's fucking dangerous in Europe as opposed to somewhere nice like Hawaii or something. I'm working there. Let's go over there. So the daughter surprises him by going, but the mom showed up too. He didn't even know. So the Russian dude that got his son killed, that fucking Mills took to electrocute his balls.
Oh,
That guy, he wants revenge. He wants him fucking dead. So he kidnaps him. He kidnaps her, Famke Janssen, and in a sequel you expect a lot more action, right? A lot more, just everything amped up, right?
Yeah, sure.
But this movie is not. I mean, it's just slow. It's monotonous. Even Liam Neeson looks old. He looks tired in the movie. It's really weird. It's just like, what the fuck, right? We don't get an action scene till like fucking 30. I'm like, what the fuck? 30 minutes and we're just now getting some kind of action. So the daughter's got to save him, right?
Oh.
So he's trying to, yeah. So him and Famke Janssen are kidnapped. This is the most like ruthless criminal. He's pissed off that Mills killed his kid, right? So he has him tied up, but it's Agent Mills. He's got a little cell phone. He can call her. So he's like, here, I need you to do this. I need you to do all this to find me, right? I need you to throw grenades, and the sound of the explosion will travel. What?
I think I've seen this.
You seen this? What?
That scene. That sounds really familiar. I think I may have seen it and just completely forgot about it.
Okay, yeah, because you probably saw it on.
He's like on the phone, and like by timing the sound of the grenade or something.
Yeah,
you can tell where they're at.
Yeah, and he has a map, and he's telling her to draw the circumference of like the meters of the.
That's right.
The wind circumference of this and the longitude, latitude, fucking wind.
Trying to sound all smart.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah, so she's like, oh, here's a grenade into an empty parking lot. I'm gonna throw that fucking grenade in there, right? And it blows up, and he tells her where he is, and find it. If you can believe that, that's where the movie's going, right? That's where it's going. You don't even beat up the choreography and the fight scenes are fucking terrible, man. You can't even see it. Like, remember in the first one, you'd see him man up against somebody, you see him stand up, and you just like, bah, 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 break arm, break a neck, out of here, right? Fucking 3 seconds, three moves, you're done. This one's just like, he's like struggling to fight guys. You're like, why the fuck? Dude, we saw how badass you were in the first one. Why are you struggling?
Motherfucking getting old.
Yeah, he's about like 60, 61 or something. And but just the choreography is terrible. You can't really see what's going on. Like I say, they don't really shoot that many people. There's one car chase scene that's like the big action set piece, which is fucking hilarious because it's his daughter driving, and it's a European car, so she's driving on the right hand side. It's stick shift. Granted, she failed her driver's ed class 2 times in America, but yet she's a fucking NASCAR's fucking supreme Vin Diesel, Paul Walker kind of racer in the streets of Istanbul, and she can get away from. It's just like, what the fuck? And then the embassy, it's a waste of time, man. I can't give it a piece of shit just because it's Liam Neeson. I just can't do it.
Waste of time.
But it was a waste. I was just so bored by. There's a scene. I ain't gonna spoil it. There's a scene with the bad guy, right? And he's like, hey, if I kill you, he's talking to the bad guy. If I kill you, will you come back and will the rest of your family come after me again? You know? And she's probably like, yeah. And he's like, I'm fucking tired of this. You know? He's like, no. He's like, why are you doing this? Like, or something to the effect where he asks him and he goes, yeah. Liam Neeson just goes, because I'm tired of all this. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, motherfucker. You know what? So am I after watching.
I'm tired of this fucking movie.
Yeah. It's funny enough you said that during the movie because I'm with you right there. So yeah, a waste of time. And then I kind of saw Hellboy 2. I didn't get to finish it just because kind of my time's kind of, sporadic. But I did watch like a big majority of it. And I'm like, and it was a fucking good movie, man. I'm having a fucking blast with it, man. I forgot how much fun it is. The special effects, the practical effects. I wish you would do a Star Wars movie, Guillermo. I swear to God. Or a Lord of the Rings. Because the practical effect on all these creatures are so different. They're not like, like in Monsters University, you have like you have a monster with horns, or a monster with 3 eyes, or a monster with fur, monster with scales. Repeat, change color, repeat, change color, repeat. Right?
Yeah.
And it's just the same, But this one, you have a different kind of character every fucking 5 seconds. You walk around in that alleyway. There's just different creatures here and there. The creature design is amazing. I mean, Abe Sapien and Hellboy, even their effects are amazing. The bad guy they fight, it's just so fucking amazing looking, and he's a cool character. He's just funny. You know, he can't. He's got that big ass gun, and he's just like loves cats and drinking Tecate Light. You know, how can you not love that? Character that drinks beer and he's getting drunk, and then introduces the dude from Family Guy as a weird like a big ball with like mist. You know, just the character design. And I didn't get to finish it, but I just watching it again. I would just wanted to finish it. But I give it a high buy for $1 just for what I watched, just because it was so much fun. You know. I'm trying to think if I saw it. And I finally finished American Hustle. You know, I liked it. I dug it.
Oh,
Yeah, it would make my Tom 10. Bradley Cooper's just so fucking annoying in the movie that I can't give it I give it a buy for $1. I recommend it. I mean, everybody else is good in it, you know. Christian Bale, man, he's just awesome. He's just so good, you know.